All right, guys, we're going live in three, two, one. What up, everybody? Welcome into rotation. As always, I'm your host, Fat Man Panda. We got Tap Out Bees down in red, Mr. Dope Vic over here in the all-white, sexy room, and as always, the ever nasty Vic Nasty in the bottom. How's everyone doing tonight, guys?
We're here. We just, what's going on.
Yeah, I know, guys.
Yeah, man.
Before we get into everything, not to cut everyone off, but I just want to do a quick moment of silence. Word was just given that Chadwick Boseman, the king of Wakanda himself, his latest head to rest tonight. He passed tonight from colon cancer. So everyone, just a moment of silence, if we could, for Chadwick Boseman. But miss you, T'Challa. That's all I gotta say. Great actor, Chadwick.
Broke like you said earlier, man. That's a great loss for the culture.
Great loss.
He broke a lot of he broke a lot of barriers. Thurgood Marshall. He played a lot of people. He played a lot of people who broke a lot of color barriers, and he was really active in his community. And Thurgood Marshall played Jackie Robinson. Great actor.
Not to mention the range.
Rest in peace, brother.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fuck cancer. Yeah, fuck cancer.
Fuck cancer.
Give cancer in the chat, please. We already got one person that did it, but if we can get everybody to say "fuck cancer" in the chat,
That'd be fantastic.
I would love to see that.
On a happier note, not with us tonight, but happy birthday to Crazy Sleep with Steve, yo! Happy birthday, man!
Word.
Happy birthday.
Another rotation
Happy birthday, man.
Can I get a timeout for a historical footnote?
Yeah, please.
So some of y'all have seen the stream and seen the clips. And the last time we tried to wish somebody happy birthday, I kind of went off key. So I want to count us in. We got a new setup going on. I'm hoping things look a little better on this side. The count of three. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy
birthday.
Birthday, Crazy Steve. Happy birthday to you.
We would be the worst boy
Mr.
band
President.
ever.
And this is the reason none of us are servers or work in the food industry anymore, because we got kicked out for birthday parties.
Let's give Steve a salute.
I ain't
Let's give
got
Steve a
my
salute.
drink yet, but I got my Red Bull going. So
Hey, it is what it
There we
is.
go.
skull, brother.
Dope Vic, what you sipping on?
I was sipping on some Corona, but
Hey.
might have to re-up on that in a couple minutes here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
No
to
worries,
get
you good.
a Jack and Coke here in a minute.
All right, gentlemen,
that's
let's
for
get
real,
this started. I gotta step off screen for a sec, but I'm here in spirit. I'm listening.
Oh, sorry, I had to. Yeah, guys. So, got a big lineup tonight. One of the things I want to talk about, we're calling tonight the Gal stream for Gal Gadot. That's Wonder Woman herself. Yo, did you all check out the Wonder Woman 1984 trailer? It's 1984, right? Did I say it wrong?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
you can't say the name wrong. It's 1984. It's a damn year.
I could throw
bro.
out the wrong year, bro. You know me. I can fuck anything up.
Yeah, you're right.
No, did you all check it out, though? Did you catch it?
I did. Actually, I really liked it. I like what they did with Cheetah.
Right.
That's actually a really good thing, man. I'm all for it.
Everyone was so standoffish about having Cheetah in there. Everyone was so standoffish, but I'm so down for it. Like, I think it's gonna be a great movie.
That's our main villain.
No.
It looks sick, to be honest, man. Just looking at like
see if I need to add more Dr. Pepper.
Oh, yes, okay. She brought me a whole Wendy's cup full of Jack and Coke.
Hey.
Go point that out right now.
No,
She got me
Jack
set
and
up.
Coke is dope, bro. That's one of my favorite all-time drinks right there.
Jesus, Panda.
He
Guys,
is going to be gone by the end of this stream.
it probably won't be any less than I've drank every other stream. Looking
This is
nasty.
true.
Oh my
This is true.
god.
The Bob's Burgers in here.
It's the Gal stream, so for me, I'm gonna celebrate my favorite cartoon young lady, Louise. Shout out to Louise.
Shout out to Louise.
Shout out. You've never watched Bob's
You never
Burgers?
watched Bob's
Bitch,
Burgers?
you look like the damn. Do you remember back in the day? Only Nasty would understand and remember this. Remember back in
Oh,
the
it's an
day,
old man
Domino's. No, remember Domino's? They had that Noid.
Yeah, the Noid.
Yes,
You can't
that's
the
what
Noid?
you look like. Now, mind you, let's get in face with the two top guys right now. Will probably not remember this shit because they don't know. So, little Let's see, Dope Vic right now is probably
Vic.
looking that shit up right now.
No, not at all. Not at all.
The
I want to give a quick
dominoes,
shout out to the chat,
dude.
man.
Wow.
I want to
that's
give
nice.
a quick shout out to the chat. Who's in here? Let's say good evening to everybody that chose to spend their Friday evening with us.
Yeah, that's a big
Word.
deal, man. That's a big deal. Appreciate y'all. We started up with 14 viewers tonight, guys. We really appreciate it.
We are at 17. Let's go ahead and get that up.
17. Hey, I gotta update my stuff.
We're breaking records early on the stream.
Breaking records early in the stream, yo.
I
Appreciate
love
everyone.
it. I love it.
I do want to do a couple shout outs again, as always. I want to give our mission statement, guys. Again, what you're seeing now is a work in progress. We are Rotation TV, the collective. So each one of us have come together, like minded people trying to create different content to be able to push out there of different walks of life and give every one of us and more a platform to be able to show. So the idea is to be able to branch off into more podcasts, more different topics, more different engagements. We welcome each and every one of our viewers to engage with us, give us more ideas, talk with us. We're very open and very engaging. And yeah, that's us, guys. So a couple shout outs from some followers. We have No Eye Holes, just followed us 2 hours ago. Appreciate you. Rocco
What up,
Potboy.
KW?
Nice. We got
Sorry,
Rocco
I had to give a
Potboy.
personal shout out.
No, you good? You good? You
Hopped
good?
hopped on the stream in less than 2 hours notice. Came out to show support and with the dope ass Rick and Morty shout out. Those are my
Nice.
eye holes. Yes, sir. Creative.
And we also got 2 times Johnny and I'm gonna
Oh.
say Killcat.
My other
Killcat.
half.
I'm gonna have to replay this one. I don't know how to say the name. You get the honorary mention. Killcat.
Johnny, what up?
So that's what we get.
Johnny's my
Appreciate you guys.
brother. Appreciate you showing up, bro.
So we saw more rotation family in the stream. I appreciate that as always.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, let's talk about it. Wonder Woman, 1984. Gal Gadot. Thoughts, feelings, excited for it. How are we going?
Well, I mean,
not all at once. Not all at once.
Nasty's
please.
the only one who hasn't said what he had to say about it. So let's hear it.
I don't know if Nasty's there.
For me, what I would love to say is that I love Wonder Woman.
Mhm.
Of all the characters, she is by far my favorite of the DCEU. I think Gal Gadot, that D throws it off, but it's a hard
I'm
Gadot.
gonna say Gadot.
I think it's Gadot actually.
Gadot.
But man, dude, I mean, when she rides that lightning bolt, when she cracks that whip and gets up on that lightning bolt, I'm like, yo, she's swinging from elements of nature that don't have physical form. That's some other shit. Like, I know, and I really want to ask you guys later, is she OP or and I will get into that, but I'm amazed with the trailer. Love Kristen Wiig playing Cheetah, so we're gonna have some nice comedic elements. But yeah, man, I'm telling you, I'm all about Gal Gadot. We're gonna talk a lot more about it, and I loved it. To the 2 trailers that really hit home, one was been amazing, and the other one was shit. We'll talk about that later. I've been told that my camera looks a little wonky, so I'm gonna try to work a technical difficulty out. You guys go ahead. Beast, tell us how you feeling about that.
Well, I mean, like I said, I mean, I personally liked it. I didn't like the other ones. You're right. They were pretty shitty. But I mean, to the element of surprise, they wanted to keep that that whole cheetah situation
So
on
everyone knows
wraps.
who Gal Gadot is. I'm gonna go ahead and put a picture up while you're talking.
I mean,
Yeah,
I think they know who Gal Gadot is.
Maybe I just want to look at her. All right, she's beautiful.
Yeah, I wouldn't
She's
fault them.
amazing. She's a full badass, dude. She's what was it, Reiki Special Services? Like, come
Really-
on.
really Defense
She's
Forces.
done it all.
Israeli Defense
And
Forces.
she's Wonder Woman. Like, she's amazing.
Personally, like, I think it looks dope from the trailer, but I've never been like the biggest fan of Wonder Woman, and that's not like in a sexist way. Like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like it doesn't pull me in as much as some of the other movies, like the way that Iron Man does, or Doctor Strange, or just some of those other superhero movies that find this way to like really like reel me in. Wonder Woman to me is it's a really good action movie, but I don't find myself like wondering like, oh shit, what's gonna happen next with Wonder Woman?
Really?
Like,
See,
yeah.
I couldn't be on the further side of the spectrum personally. I love Wonder Woman. One of my, not just Gal Gadot, not just the beautiful badass here. All right?
All right.
Not just her. I love the character. Diana is a fucking badass. She absolutely is. Vic asked earlier if I thought she was OP. Not at all. Not at all. I think she's underpowered in comparison to what she absolutely is in the comics. Because, like,
Agreed.
dude, she's a fucking powerhouse. Like, did any, like, I know Beast, you could stay by this one. We've already talked about it, but has anyone else other than Beast watched Justice League Dark, the animated movie? Fantastic, yo! It's fantastic. Jim1379 is now following. Appreciate you. But no, man.
Jim.
The Justice League Dark. All right, I'm not gonna spoil it, but there's a moment where Wonder Woman steps up to the plate after everything changes, and she just takes on everyone. But in the most brutal yet honest way in the world, she just looks at him and goes, "My friends do not fault me for what I'm about to do," and then whoops fucking ass. And that one moment sums up Wonder Woman in entirety of who she is. So
Yeah.
Marvel has Steve Rogers. That's the moral compass. That's the badass that will do it all. Nah, we got Wonder Woman on DC, bro. Wonder Woman.
This, like, and I don't want to like trigger anybody here, but I think the reason I'm not the biggest Wonder Woman fan is because like I'm just like if Marvel's like here, DC's kind of like.
Oh, you about to get jumped, boy. You about to get jumped, boy. You see the Superman shirt on right
Step in
now?
the ring.
And
Bruh.
I'm just saying,
Step in the ring.
I'm just saying, like I got a lot of Marvel stuff back here. Like I don't see any DC. Oh, I mean, I got my Joker. I got my Jokers, but that's my exception is Joker, to be honest. I fuck
Oh,
with
you're
Joker.
one of those. I always knew you was a fuck boy, but okay, I'm playing. No, nah, bro.
Man.
So here's my thing. Now I come from both sides of the spectrum. I'm DC. I'm Marvel. I love them both equally. All right, the coexist tattoo I want is going to be a combination of not only the religious symbols, but it's also going to have a couple Marvel symbols in here. Exactly. So like, I'm all
What was
down.
that prison tattoo?
Fuck you.
I can't
Agreeing
say
with me in the
much.
comments. No disrespect
Hold on.
against DC. Like I mean, DC is cool, but I just feel like they haven't been able to like. I don't know, like Marvel found a way
movies blow.
to wrap everything up into like one, insanely awesome movie where it's like the end all be all, and they had like almost like what was it, like 3 or 4 of those movies on the way to that end game. Like I don't know if I'm just totally missing it here, but I didn't see DC do anything like that. Like
All right, so you know what?
Hold
I'll
on.
give you credit on that one.
Give me 2 seconds before we jump in here. Just want to do a quick shout out to the chat because I can already tell this rant's gonna go for a second. Marco Potboy, Wakanda forever, rest in peace. Feel you, fam. We did a moment of silence at the beginning, man. Lost a great actor with Chadwick. Glitch says he agrees with Dope Vic. Beast, I'm gonna let you have that. No
course.
eye holes. DC for life. That's my boy. Marvel has great movies. DC has better shows and better origin stories. Yes. Beast, go ahead. I have my 2 minutes.
So let's go ahead and let me go ahead and comment on this one because actually a good friend of mine, Eric underscore IRL. You haven't been interested in watching Wonder Woman. That's part and parcel because you're like
Oh, I
4
did
foot
say,
nothing. So let me just go ahead and put that
Scared of
personal
the
aspect out
Amazonians?
there real quick. Exactly, Amazon women just they're much bigger than he is.
I'll
So
take
anyway,
an Amazonian. I'll take an Amazonian. Frankie
I'm about to see the
619
chat go up
Cali
in a
is not
minute.
falling.
But let's go ahead and
619.
that's that. You know what? That's actually my older brother right there. So big shout out to my older brother, man, in Cali.
Shout out to older brother, man. You did a
Love
good
you,
job with your
Franco.
brother, man. Older brother.
Well, actually, no. A real quick thing. We just met not even a month ago. He reached out. His daughter reached out to my family, our family, on my father's side, the sperm donor, and legit shit. You know what I'm saying? They actually reached out, and my cousin reached out to me, and that was the end of it. And so ever since then, man, we've been actually staying in contact. Might be sporadic, but I mean I'm bad with that shit. So
Does he
yeah,
have a,
much
does
love
he have
to
a
the bro-
beard as glorious as yours? Is he another Latino Jesus?
No, actually, it's quite the opposite. The nigga has, he probably has better hair than I do, but I got the beard.
Oh, he's got the
So-
Antonio Banderas ponytail going.
Probably.
Real quick.
Chat,
Let me
most
give
of
a
the
shout
chat
out
is
to
on my side, guys.
All right. We gotta
Yeah,
let
that's
Beast
fine.
win it back. No. We gotta let Beast win it back.
No,
The chat's getting on his
Can I
side.
give a shout out to my brother?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm
I just
sorry.
want to give a shout out to my brother. Josh was talking brothers, and I'm a big brother. And my brother's in the chat. What up, 2-time Johnny? Love you, man. Mom's in the chat. I'm surprised I haven't seen a comment about sperm donors because I have one of those too. We go ahead and let him beat Spirit get back now.
All right, so let's go ahead and knock it out the park real quick. You are absolutely right. Yes, I got another brother, Eric. So let's go ahead and rock this out real quick. So Marvel did a phenomenal job with their live action movies. I will give them that. But where they lack is where DC picks up. DC has exploded them and just knocked them out the park with their animated movies. So they are actually on par, you know what I'm saying, with their animated movies and their comics. Period.
The
Point
cinematic
blank.
movies
Now,
is where they differ.
yeah. I mean, they have their strengths and they have their weaknesses. I'm a fan of Marvel. Don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan of Marvel, but I'm an even bigger fan of DC. Batman all the way.
So
It's coming. It's called the Snyder Cut. I'm sorry. It's called the Snyder Cut. Vic, it's coming.
Amen.
I promise you. You will see your end game. They're taking the shitty ass. Well, it wasn't shitty, but the shitty Justice League movie, and they're cutting it into a 4-hour show. They're cutting it into a 4-hour show. No, dude, it's 4 episodes or a 4-hour movie on HBO Max.
That's still. You gotta keep in mind that's still not the same. You know what I mean?
He's right.
Still,
He's entirely right. I want to play the devil's advocate on this one because again, I've got a massive amount of love for both sides of the fence on this one. So here's my problem with DC. No, Beast, go ahead. No, Beast, go ahead. Beast.
Who came out with the first movie, DC or Marvel?
I still think that maybe Marvel back in the day. I think
All
Marvel.
time?
Yeah, I think Marvel. No, DC would have had to beat it because Batman's been around so fucking long.
You're wearing the shirt, bro.
Superman is the
Christopher
earliest.
Reeves. Yeah,
That's the
Superman with
earliest.
Christopher
This is
Reeves.
the
That was
earliest
70s.
one.
Late 70s, homie.
I thought Batman had a movie before Christopher. No, I guess you're wrong. I guess I'm wrong. I guess you're right. Yeah. Here's my
100%.
problem. Here's my problem, right? I'm going to play the fence while everyone's in the race. I'm going to play the fence for just a second. Here's my problem with DC. All right, the DC movies specifically. I don't have any complaints with the DC comics. Their origin stories are fucking phenomenal. Their crossover events are fucking amazing. Their team-ups, their battles against. They've even fought Marvel. Like, it's happened. It's fantastic. My problem with their movies will always be the same. You can't hold a cast or a director long enough to be able to gain the continuity that fucking Marvel has. It's the bottom line of it. They do want to hop around. They do. All fucking over the place, all right? We had a good setup originally. We did. I was okay with Batfleck. I was way against it, but he did better than what I thought. We had the setup, all right? And it could have continued on. But it didn't. The ball dropped. Directors had problems. Zack Snyder had the death in the family and had to step away. And the new director that came in just fucked the whole movie up. Like, the Justice League...
He came from a Marvel movie, by the way.
Oh, yeah, it was Joss Whedon. It was Joss Whedon. Joss Whedon's a great actor. Or a great writer. Yeah. He did all the Buffy shit and all that. He did, except for he fucked up Age of Ultron. I don't like Age of Ultron. My least favorite Avengers movie. And he was the one that did Age of Ultron.
He nailed Firefly.
He nailed, yeah, I can't say anything. He did. I don't even like Firefly, but he still nailed Firefly.
He nailed Firefly. Like, yes, I get it, but Michael Jordan shouldn't play soccer. He shouldn't have played baseball.
Anyway.
LeBron James shouldn't figure skate. I mean, he'd probably be good at it too.
Josh Whedon shouldn't have done Justice League.
He shouldn't have done superhero movies.
So,
stick to what you know. Know your role.
So here's my thing. Marvel got way ahead of it. Marvel was laying seeds in the beginning. Marvel had plans before they even had rights. We've all at this point seen the deleted scene at the end of Iron Man 1 where Nick Fury drops radioactive bug bites, mutants, assorted mutants. He's talking about X-Men, Spider-Man, and then the Hulk.
Right.
We've all seen it. They laid seed work forever.
Yep.
And as excited as I am for the Snyder Cut, it's not it, homie. It's not it, homie. To agree with everybody, to disagree with everybody in here, it's not what we're looking for. It's not. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be well above par to everything else that we've got. It's not what we're looking for. We will not get what we're looking for as DC fandom with a payoff like Endgame until there's a legit Crisis on Infinite Earth movie. A full arc movie. They did great in the show. They're missing the link, though. They have to break that movie for the multiverse to work. And as soon as they break into that movie and they connect all of the previous ones. Hold on, no, I'm not against you, Vic. I'm not against you. I've been defending you.
No. I know. I'm just throwing some facts out there. Marvel took 21 movies
to get
to Endgame.
How many movies are there in total to the DC universe, including Christopher Reeves' Superman, including the Tim Burton Batman? And then on top of that, I want you to look into how many different successful, not spin-off, we'll say successful DC TV shows have there been? Because I guarantee you
TV
that
shows
number,
are super successful.
I guarantee you that number is going to demolish.
Smallville.
That's something that's not
Demolish.
gonna like pop up right away. But
No.
21 films,
Smallville.
and what you gotta respect about Marvel is like they plan so far ahead. You can
So
look
far.
at the first couple films and you'll see Easter eggs that point at Endgame, Easter eggs that point
Yeah.
at the end of the films that are 18 movies out, that are literally 8 years out. They already knew they had a plan. You know, like from the Marvel universe, they always knew what their plan was. So DC
Yeah.
has the potential, though. I know you want to say something.
Just give me
I'm gonna
this
let you
minute,
get it. DC has the potential because, as you can see, I'm almost like all you guys are almost against me. Like everyone's DC.
No,
There's
no,
so
I'm
many
not against
DC fans.
anybody. I'm
No,
on the
you're not
fence.
really against me, but there's so many DC people out there that
I'm
if
against
they
them.
were to just do it right, they could potentially make even more money than Marvel's making. Because there's so
I
many
know
people out
how
there
to
that
do it right,
want.
though.
There's so many people out there that want that DC experience. But
It's
I
just
don't know
not
if
there
it's their
yet.
budget. I don't know if it's just they got shitty
It's
directors.
organization.
They just can't. They just can't do what Marvel's doing. They just can't. Sorry.
Nasty, go ahead before I wrap mine up.
All right. I thought you were going to go first, and I was going to totally defer.
No.
Vic, I want to make this clear. I've seen every Marvel movie. I probably own more Marvel movies than I do DC movies.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is that at some point, yes, they planned 8 years out, but how much money is behind them? They're owned by the mouse. Good Thor, you're gonna perform now, and I want to laugh. So my point is this, okay? I love the Marvel joint, but at some point it became fan service and money. They didn't have to do a 2-part Endgame. It was supposed to be a 1-part.
Oh, but
It
was
became
so nice.
all about the cash. Yes,
Tactical Groot now, Paul. I appreciate you.
They're gonna wear the ring. So the Marvel movies are amazing, but DC, I feel like DC's more adult in a way. Batman is this super dark, had super tragedy. Superman has super tragedy. I'm not saying most superheroes come out of tragedy, but the DC movies, it's a lot more sparsed out. And they're gonna do Flash. They're gonna do Crisis on Infinite Earth. And the shows, everything's gonna go in, and they're just gonna explain it as timelines. So for me, I'm not knocking Marvel. I prefer Batman, just like Josh says. I think Batman is the ultimate superhero because he has no superpower,
Moon
but
Knight.
he's still a superhero.
Iron Man
Moon Knight.
has no
Moon
natural
suit.
superpowers.
Moon
Iron Man built that
Knight.
suit with his intelligence and money, just like Batman did. Batman just chose not to do what Iron Man can.
No legs.
He has an energy source in his chest made up of
And he
vibranium.
built-
So
he built it himself in a
Out of
cave
vibranium.
instead of dying on off rip out of nowhere. Iron Man has no natural superpowers. None.
Ladies, you're both beautiful. I promise you right now. You're both Vickley in your own way.
Didn't they do an Iron Man versus Batman type of like spin-off thing or something?
There's
like,
been a million of those matchups,
Yeah.
bro.
Batman won.
I mean,
Well, here-
Iron Man got it. Iron Man would
Here's
have that
my
fight
thing,
anyway.
though. Here's my
Especially
thing.
Nanobot Iron Man.
To the more adult, brutal comment, Moon Knight. That's all I have to say. That is Marvel's Batman, Moon Knight, and Moon Knight's fucking gory. Moon Knight is the Batman who kills, not the Batman who laughs. The Batman who kills. He can't laugh because he has too many voices in his head to know which one's telling him to laugh. But to Vic's point, and exactly where I was going to Nasty's point, exactly where I was going to. Crisis on Infinite Earth. You combined everything that's ever been there for Marvel, or for DC, all of it together, and you can backtrack the Easter eggs because there's already too much groundwork in all of these different shows that just accidentally lead into the multiverse theory through DC because DC has the multiverse theory so fucking laid out. So much better than Marvel ever could. Like, yeah, everyone knows about Earth 616 and Earth 99999999999, which is the cinematic universe. But that's about it. That's about it. There are timelines in the DC universe that every DC fan knows that is just beyond what Marvel can do. The Batman who laughs, the fight right now against Dr. Manhattan, where he's trying to destroy the multiverse. Like, Manhattan is going beyond just his own reality and trying to destroy the entire multiverse to fucking avoid something. It's crazy. So, yeah, DC is winning the war, or Marvel's winning the war right now in the movies. And that's my own opinion, but like that's a widely accepted opinion. But DC has such a chance if they would just get their shit together. And they would just get it going and they would pick it up and they would destroy. So yeah, just like every other DC fan says all the time, if they would just do it right, then they would destroy Marvel. But Marvel does have an absolute formula down now that is almost unbreakable. And to no eye holes point, Marvel kind of cheated. They did kind of cheat in the most non-cheating way, but they kind of cheated. They got Disney's help. They had the money to throw at it.
The infinite bank account of Marvel.
The infinite mouse's hole.
Well, let's touch on Marvel one more time because this is supposed to be the Gal stream. And
yeah, we went
I'm
off
really
the
excited.
track.
Yeah, we did, but it's okay. I want to keep the
left.
Gal thing going. You know, y'all, I don't know if you guys know me, but my love for Maisie Williams is unbounding. Arya Stark is the greatest fiction of fantasy character I can ever think of, and I don't give a fuck what anybody wants to say. She killed the Night King. So fuck you if you got problems with that. Come see me. You know where I'm at. Come get at your boy. And she's gonna be in New Mutants. And man, I know it dropped today. A lot of movies dropped today, guys. But New Mutants, I am super stoked for. And I know you guys are the comic experts, so please fill me on New Mutants because there's one thing that I was kind of digging on when I was reading about it. But I want to get some background on that, yo.
No, man, New Mutants is absolutely sick. It's essentially, it's a little hard to explain, man. It's the dark twisted version of the X-Men, but it gets into a little bit of mythical magical behind it too. It's just an insane ride, and it's hard to talk about it based upon the comics on this one, simply because they're changing so much stuff in the comics to the movie, just like Fox was notorious for doing. But there's a lot of hype around it. I'm really excited to see Wolfsbane fight. And we were talking about that telepathy link that Wolfsbane has with what's her name? Moonstar?
Mirage?
It's in the comics, I think it's Moonstar, but I think you're right. I think it's Magic in the movies that she's gonna have it with Magik. I think. Give me 2 seconds and I'll confirm that.
Yeah, it's Mirage.
Is it Mirage?
At least that's according to the Wikipedia, but you never can really touch the wiki because that's what I was trying to read about it. So you never really know what the wiki. It's the wiki.
Why did you just?
Yeah,
you
it's
just took me
Mirage.
back about
It is.
15
It's
years.
Danielle Moonstar. That's where I was getting Moonstar from, but it is Mirage. You're entirely right. So
Is that the same Moonstar you were talking about?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Nice.
Yeah, so they are following a little bit of the comics on that. Originally codenamed Psych and then later Mirage. But that's not from Wolfsbane though. The link, and that's the interesting thing, is because Wolfsbane is supposed to be blocked from telepathy. Like, interesting fun fact, she's supposed to have a resistance and a natural defense to it. But she has a link with Moonstar, and it's the only person that can get into her head, and it's actually Moonstar that's creating the link to talk to her. So it's interesting how that can change over. So like, this movie is gonna it's gonna change a lot of concepts for what we know about Marvel movies and superhero movies, because it's gonna be more of a horror base, and I'm pretty excited.
But
about
they
that.
always do.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
They always change something. They tweak things here and there.
look at Ant-Man. Ant-Man was turning from something serious with Hank Pym kind of being a dick in the comics to Paul Rudd being a lovable oaf, essentially. Like, he's comedic.
Yeah. But I mean, they actually used Paul Rudd's version of the character in the animated show. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, a lot of the actors have made
Scott
their way
Lang.
into
Scott
it.
Lang.
Scott Lang, yeah.
Vic, what are your feelings on New Mutants since you're the Marvel dude?
Yeah.
Are you excited for it?
I don't have much to say about that, to be honest. I'm not excited for it. At least not yet. Maybe when it happens.
Oh my god.
Well, I might make you. Want to know how?
Why are you not so excited about it?
Because
I don't know much about it.
there's going to be a love story between Maisie's character and the other one, but Maisie's a telepath and the other one isn't. And you and I have been talking some telepathy shit over the last week, and I know that's some shit you wanted to bring up and kind of talk about on the stream, because as we know, he's always hunting for answers. Shameless plug. And before you go into that, James, give us a mission statement again, man. Let them know. Tell them about that hunting for answers and the overall collective.
The idea of hunting for answers is going to eventually be one of our spin-off podcasts we're going to do based upon strictly conspiracies. So that's, again, what we're trying to create here is a bunch of like-minded people getting together to be able to produce a platform to be able to speak our minds and do what we want to do. So definitely hop in for that. We're going to be doing more segments of hunting for answers throughout the podcast and eventually branching it off into its own. We have a couple more that are in the works, so we'll plug those a little more seriously as they come through with segments, but always be on the lookout. Always be on the lookout.
So, listen, I definitely want to talk about some. I don't know if conspiracy is really the right word. This is more just like some sci-fi shit that we're going to talk about right now. Telepathy and also shared consciousness and maybe how they might like connect with each other. Like always though, like just like last
Blue Beetle
time
movie.
when I bring something up, I want to tell you guys like the definitions of it, just in case somebody doesn't really know like what this means. I'm gonna give you like the straight from if you just type telepathy in Google, what it
Telepathy.
means. Wait, what is it? I'm saying it wrong.
We've talked all week. Me and you have been talking telepathy for a minute, and you keep calling it telepathy.
Telepathy. Because I'm thinking of telepathic and then telepathy, and I'm putting them together and I'm saying telepathy.
Go with the excuses. It's the Marvel in you, man.
It's the Marvel in you. That's what he says.
Telepathy. Telepathy. All right. So either way, it's okay. So it's basically like the transmission of information from one person to another without using any known human sensory channels or physical interaction. So basically, I'm sending signals to you. You're receiving it, and you're knowing what I'm telling you. Like it could be numbers, it could be words, a sentence, it could be visual, whatever. I'm sending you something, you're receiving it. And then the shared consciousness thing is pretty much like minds that are like connected, basically. Like I know Vic, you were using your example. You give me your example of like shared consciousness and how that might tie into what we're about to go over.
So there's two examples I want to give. And as we come together as the collective, and ladies, this is the gal stream, so please don't hold me to task on this. And if you got to in the chat, understand. I propose the concept that bodies can sync up biologically. And the example that we have for that is when women live in groups. It's been proven that eventually their cycles link up. And this isn't my observation. This is what has been told to me by other women. So you're in a house with two or more women, three or more women. You got three of you going to buy a lot of chocolate. You're going to buy a lot of ice cream. So if biologically the body can sync up, why can't the mind? Because the mind is an organ, and it runs off of electrical waves. And we know microwaves send waves out. So the concept that energy cannot be transferred does not exist in the universe in which we live in. It's a fact. Energy can be transferred. Last week we talked about the coral, and everybody said, "Oh, well, the coral, biologically it's this and that." Fine, but how's that not the same concept? And shout out to Amora. Amora was big in on that one. Hey, Amora, I appreciate you. Signed in. She clocked in. I respect that woman's opinion. Straight up, I think that telepathy is possible. I think we're on the same wavelength. We're kind of getting to that point where we're saying the same things. Josh earlier commented in the chat, we're operating on CP time. And then I was going to say that, and he said it. Vic, you and I have talked, we say the same shit at the same time. Me and James, we finish sentences sometimes. So
I don't think necessarily when you say that it's possible, I think it's already happening. And just like a quick example, and this might be something that everybody can relate, and it doesn't have to be to an extreme level because there's levels to it. But if you've ever even played a sport with somebody or done anything team-based, and it was something that was very maybe very fast-paced or even like fighting or whatever, when you're doing something with another human being that's so fast, you can almost start, without any words being said, you can start kind of sensing what that person is going to do or what to do next. Even if two people are working together in the field and they're just going at it, they know they're connected on this other level. They can sense I know what he's about to do, where I'm gonna do this move next, that move. There is some type of shared consciousness there, their brains working together, we're coming together in that moment. I mean, there's even animals that do it all the time. Birds that fly in the sky in perfect formation and they cycle simultaneously. They're not talking to each other. They're connected. How? They're not chirping from the back to the front, telling them to switch. They are synced. I think it already happened. And I want to see what you guys feel about it.
I think we're connected through DMT Everyone knows, I'm sorry, I'm the stoner of the group, so I'm always going to go spiritual drug based. Like, that's how it goes, dude. We all produce dimethyltryptamine in our sleeps, naturally. It's produced from our pineal gland, and it's what causes us to dream. It's also known that every living creature on this earth creates this same chemical. And in some animals, dogs and such, it causes the same reaction that it does to us. Why is that not what's linking us? You tell me that right now. Why is that not it?
I don't have an answer for that one.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
no
Mr.
reason for
Skeptic.
why it's not.
So, and look into those like myself. Like, I'm a lucid dreamer. I'll go more about that into it later, but I'm a lucid dreamer. I can access memories in my dreams, and I can do other things. So, in theory, based on my beliefs, if there is some form of connectiveness through our DMT, and if telepathy is real, which I would like to think that it is, personally, because of twin telepathy, which we've talked about in the past, because of certain examples that are supposedly happen. That I've seen some videos. It's hard to disprove. Theoretically, through that same link, I might be able to meet someone in a dream. I'd like to think. I challenge everyone. Find me in my dreams. Do it. You won't.
Beast, the skeptic of the group.
Waiting.
Vic's
Patiently
gonna
waiting.
your ass on this. Vic's always gonna get you in conspiracy, but you're the skeptic of the group. So give us some feedback, brother.
This I gotta actually say, and I know, as you guys remember the conversation we've had, and I'm gonna make it as short as possible. Not gonna fucking happen anyway. So I have someone very close to me. He's like my older brother, my best friend, and as a matter of fact, my boy Eric, who's actually in here right now, can attest to this. The way him and my older brother, like I said, we worked for years doing security, doing bouncing, and we have a way of working without actually needing radios, without actually needing to communicate verbally. We always had a way of doing things. And there was this one night that I remember, it was three of us, me, my boy D, and my boy Eric. And, Eric being the head of security, who's like 4 foot nothing.
I like hearing something that you might believe. Yeah.
You're gonna make
But let me tell you, Eric, as short as he is, let me tell you, do not underestimate that little guy. This guy is like a fucking monkey, a ninja monkey. I'm gonna leave it at that. But my older brother, okay, we were walking towards the back of this restaurant that we're playing security for, and it's two guys and a chick, and yeah, well, fuck you. Anyway,
I saw that shit. I saw that shit in the chat. That shit was funny.
Yes. So he's like, we watched these two guys and this lady. They're all in an argument, Hispanics, and he tells me and my older brother, he says, do not engage unless it's necessary. And from a distance, you hear. And so me and my older brother, we both look at each other. We both looked at Eric. It's necessary. And you've never seen two big guys run as fast as we had to. And I know he's about to crack a joke in a minute.
Let's say I've seen you. I don't want to see this light coming at me.
But we ran and we had to do our thing. So yes, in a sense, shared consciousness, telepathy. I do actually, I do actually say, you know what I'm saying? I can. I'm a believer of that.
Oh my god, I wish I had the audio queued up. Now I'm a believer.
Guys, this might be the first and last time you ever see him say that shit.
Somebody clip that.
Savor it.
Somebody clip that. Just so anytime I have something he doesn't believe, I can superimpose it on his portion of the screen and make everyone think he believes it.
He's gonna wear the same shirt and rock the same color every time. So Beast is red. I love it. Liverpool tomorrow morning. Quick shout out to LFC, champions of the Premier League, former champions of the European continent, World Cup champions. Fam, if you don't watch soccer, soccer is life.
Let's
shout out the chat. We got no eye holes. I also lucid dream, and I've also met people that I don't recognize in this life in my dreams, but I'm confident I know them from another time that I was alive.
Yep.
Wow, good shit.
Regularly.
Amora Vincent, we got I dreamed exactly what my child looked like at age 18 and didn't have a kid until age 30. Wow.
Yo.
I'm telling you, the mind is a weird thing, and dreams is something.
Dreaming about a kid until how we looked at age 18, didn't have a kid until age 30. That could be more like parallel universes,
No,
type
bro,
of
that's a
conversation.
premonition, is what that is.
We're on edge with that.
How do you feel about that though? Like, I kind of feel like my lucid dreams may be walking into a different reality, not just like a dream state, but like everything feels so familiar and so real. I kind of agree with that. It could be a different reality.
Dreams? How do you know? Let me ask you this: how do you know when you go to sleep, you're not actually waking up, and when you wake up, you didn't actually just fall asleep?
Water. Just to actually answer that one directly with me, is water. To lucid dream, my trigger is water. I will be swimming in my dream, and I won't be able to hold my breath anymore. I'll take a deep breath. It's ice cold and terrifying because I'm underwater, and I realize I can breathe. Triggers me to know that I'm dreaming. Almost every night works that way. Yeah. Like I said, I'll talk more about it later on the stream. That's just my little teaser of my weirdness for my dream.
Ooh, excuse me.
Tomorrow, have you ever dreamed of someone and meet them later in life? Yeah, a few times. Quite a few different individuals. Sam, as a matter of fact, we've talked about that a few times. Felt like I've known her from a different walk of life. So no, absolutely. I went on to dreams on my type of the telepathy part. But no, I couldn't agree more with the team base. That's probably the strongest that I've ever felt, is being any part of a team that you work with daily. You can get to a point where a cut of the eye is a whole conversation, or not even a cut of the eye. Just you see someone moving a certain kind of way, you know what's happening. It's that herd mentality. Mm-hmm. And then look at like a group consciousness, like literally what I just said, the herd mentality. I mean, don't get me wrong, people are sheep. Like, we all know that. Monkeys see, monkeys do. But it's a thing. It's a thing. We've all been waiting somewhere, like an airport or some shit like that. See, like, a group of people that's been waiting around us for a moment start walking in direction. Like, there's no question. Your body just takes off. Like, you know what's happening. That means that fucking gate moved. That's what it is. Let me just go zombie. So, like, I believe that there is some type of group collectiveness amongst all forms of life, even because like the way people can communicate with their animals, like there's a line where I don't even have to talk to my dogs. I can just look at them a certain way and they know. Same with them. They look at me a certain way and it's like, all right, you got a shit, let's go.
Facts. Let me ask you this: have you ever heard of the what was it? The First Earth Defense Force?
Have not.
Okay, so there was this group. There's this flick that I hollered at Beast about a little while ago.
I watched it last night.
You watched the movie?
I did.
Oh my god, now I have to know. I feel like I'm on the outside again.
So to wrap up,
this stupid fucking movie.
So to wrap up, you know, the mind thing and the dream thing, because I think it's all interconnected. I think telepathy, it's just part of what the brain is, you know, supposed to do. And we've all heard, oh, you only use 10% of your mind. I don't know how true that really is. I think we may use more. I can't just, because when you watch brain activity, you look at CAT scans and you watch brain MRIs, you can see there's places flickering. How much of that is being used? But think about it like a heat mat. You see red, that means more activity. It just looks like thermal, so it's working. Mm-hmm. The men who stare at goats. So this was an actual, and you guys can look this up. It's a movie, and it's a great Clooney movie. And Ewan McGregor's in it, but it's called The Men Who Stare at Goats. And the concept was that the United States Army, about 3 years after Vietnam, went ahead and started a psychic. What do they call it in the movie, bro? Psychic,
they were Jedis.
They were Jedis. They were
Jedi warriors.
Yeah, they were. It was Jedi mind warriors, is what they were called.
Psychic platoon. This mystical, powerful. They literally got into spiritualism and tried to remote view. And remote viewing is something that's always been interesting to me because, you know, if you're using your mind in a dream when your subconscious is remote viewing, tapping in consciously, because in your dreams, if you can visit places and you can see things, then is remote viewing the possibility of actually accessing that same type of part in your mind? Because I think part dream is creative, but part dream is also memory, which is the analytical side. So what are your feelings on that, Vic? What you got for me?
I'm lost. Honestly, you lost me.
Have you ever seen the movie The Men Who Stare at Goats before?
I've never seen that movie.
Oh, so that's why it doesn't make sense. So, like,
Yeah.
just like they summed up, the easiest way to look at it is like, not long after he does his,
telepathic soldiers.
It's just that simple.
Yeah.
The government developed telepathic soldiers, and at the same time, there was also a massive release of acid in the desert at a fucking training camp that hit these fucking people. So yeah,
As a matter of
it
fact-
kind of goes in the MK Ultra shit we were talking about. The
Yes,
government
and they even
experiments.
mentioned it.
Mm-hmm.
They even mentioned it.
And our movie review.
That's
Go ahead,
fucking
Josh.
ridiculous.
Give me your review because you literally it's fresh in your mind, bro.
Put it this way: when you brought it up, because let's go ahead and make it known that we all share notes, and my dumbass got a fucking
I
iPhone.
joined onto it.
Just
One
I
of
still
us,
have my
one
phone.
of
I don't want to
us.
hear the shit. I'm still Galaxy all the way. So I don't want to
Really?
hear it.
Because that's what that
So-
that's what that iPhone was in your hand, and it was
Google
red.
gobble,
Your main
Google
phone's not
gobble.
red. I'm just saying. No, okay. You still
Is
have,
it
you
red
still
or
have
is
an
that the
iPhone.
background of your room?
Shut up.
He's like,
Anyway,
it's a
that's the case.
reflection.
Anyway, so let's go ahead and put this down. And the moment I read Men Who Stare at Goats, I had to go and look this shit up because I was like, well, I've heard it, but I never really saw it. And so I looked at the damn preview and I could not stop laughing at the hilarity of it. Because let's go ahead and put this. Let me go ahead and put this in perspective. Ewan McGregor played Obi-Wan Kenobi in 1999. Okay, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and then in 2009 plays this character, and George Clooney had mentioned they were Jedi warriors, and Ewan McGregor had this clueless look like, what?
Jedi.
And so to me, I could not stop laughing. Yeah, that's a Disney thing, Marvel. So anyway,
How dare you?
Wow, the look of
No.
distaste on Vic's face right then when you said that, dude.
But yeah, I mean, so I look at it this way: the movie, you have to see it. If you love stupid, hilarious moments with a star cast, you have to see it, man. Seriously.
Crazy thing is, the movie's so out there, but it has elements of truth from shit that actually happened. That's the craziest thing about it.
Yeah.
Craziest thing about it. All right, guys, I'm going to keep us moving for the night. We're about halfway through. We're about an hour in. I'm not going to say halfway. We're about an hour in. Let's take another moment, give a couple shout-outs, guys. We're currently sitting at 11 viewers. Shout out to everyone who stayed in this far. Appreciate you all for spending your Friday evening with us. And yeah, guys, we're going to be doing a lot more of these every week. So if you haven't already, make sure that you're following. Make sure you get notifications on so you come hang out with us and waste every Friday.
I just want to say something real quick. This honestly is like work chat. You know what I'm saying? Like, people can't go nowhere. We're all stuck, cooped in the house. And, for us to sit there and do what we do, and you guys, everybody coming in and commenting and cracking jokes with us, this is our way. And, I say everybody's experience to just kind of wild out with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Get to know you guys and you guys get to know our stupid selves and our stupid sides. The fucking Noid right next to me, Jesus Christ. But yeah, this is our way of bullshitting, talking. This is what we all fucking do, and we're bringing it to a stream so people can see it.
Actually, on that note, at the end of the stream tonight, we're going to set out probably about 30 minutes. Just hang out with chat alone. Just talk with everyone who's helped build us up to this part. We're on Ford. I just realized my shit says Ford, not fourth. Let me change that. But 4RD, I'm going to point that out there. There's why half of our viewers are coming in now. This guy can't even spell. But no. I can't speak either, if no one's noticed that. But no, guys, we're going to set out a little time at the end, just kind of hang out with everyone, talk, shoot some shit, have some drinks, get to know some of our viewers, let y'all get a chance to, ask us some stuff if you had anything that we didn't get to in chat, and really just hang out with chat. What was it we were calling it tonight? It was a new segment we were trying to work in. Nasty came up with, a badass name for it.
It's called All Chatter Aside because you guys are chatting, and, we thank you for participating. So we literally are going to open it up to you guys. You can address anybody. You can ask us stupid questions, bring up a topic you want us to talk about. We just want to interact with you guys and make this, a collective stream. And that includes you, the viewers. The collective just doesn't mean the people on camera, Shout out to the viewers.
that name too. All chatter aside.
Right?
That's
Put
the
it all crowding aside.
all chatter aside.
He
Like,
All
said it,
chatter
and I was like,
aside.
yo, that's the shit. I like that shit.
like I can't
The
wait for
chat's on
that.
the
Like,
side
for us to just be like, all right, now we're stepping into all chatter aside. Like that.
You
This
really
is how
changed it on me.
And real quick, one more plug. Plug to my man Dope Vic. Vic, I'm gonna ask you to plug your Twitch. We're trying to get him on the road to affiliate. Panda's got him covered, but I was watching him yesterday at a time I maybe shouldn't have been watching, but I was having a good time. So tell him what you're playing, and tell him give him a good plug. We're gonna be hosting that, and then I got to get in your ass because a lot of people know I need to get in your ass because I stepped off a camera 2 weeks ago.
Oh
and I
boy,
didn't
I'm
get in
getting a
your
drink
ass.
for
So
this. Give me a minute. You go ahead, plug yourself.
I
I'm
was getting
pouring in
ready.
your
So
drink for
Vic,
this.
plug the Twitch guys, and I'm telling you wholeheartedly, I'm gonna take the glasses off of this. My man is fire in Fortnite. If you've watched this before, you've heard me say it. I watched him build a tower. Somebody tried to get him from the top, sniped him. If somebody was underneath him, he broke the fucking floor and fell down and shot a dude with a shotgun. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
Damn.
Don't go ahead and give it to him, man. So nobody can see you.
I'm a gamer, big time gamer. I love it. I play a lot more than just Fortnite, but Fortnite right now seems to be the most competitive game in my library, just because of the building aspect, along with the shooting and the team, effort. But I do just want to, say I am open to other games too. So my Twitch is Dope Vic. So twitch.tv/Dope Vic. Any love is appreciated. If you come by, even just for a couple minutes. If you guys want to see me play something specific, I have like an arsenal of games in my library, and I'm never opposed to buying a new one. I would love to play Valorant. I actually haven't played it yet, and I would love to play it for the stream and let you guys see my initial reaction to the game. I'm sure I would kill it. I'm usually really good at competitive games like that, so I would for sure get that game on the stream. But yeah, check me out. I'm probably gonna be live actually tomorrow night. So if you want to see what I'm about, or if you want me to play something specific, just let me know, and I would love to have fun with you guys. I am more of a gameplay streamer, which basically means I do try and win. I am competitive, but I do have fun at the same time, interact with the stream, and kind of just chill with you guys while I try and give you some premium content at the same time.
I got a question for you, real quick. Who is Tina, and why is she wearing a bunny hat?
What? You're boy.
This isn't Tina. This is Louise. Okay.
Yeah, Tina doesn't wear a bunny hat. Don't make me get
Tina
up and
like-
Tina
Tina
twerk
like-
for you.
Tina likes butts. I like butts. I don't know if I can do the voice, but
I like butts.
I like butts. So it's Louise. It's Louise. All right, but shout out to Bob's Burgers. Hey, my brother.
I know what's
shout out to the state that
number
brought
7.
Jack Daniels to us. Old number 7. Wait, who's got more? Let me see. Turn it to the side.
Oh boy, I just cracked
Oh
this
boy,
bottle.
we about it the same.
I
my
just
guy.
cracked this bottle. Don't try me.
We about it the same. I love you, brother. Same wave set. Yo, collective period.
Collective period.
Oh Lord.
So I just want to make one comment on Dope Vic's stream. Dope Vic, set the standard. His stream is about gameplay. That's absolutely correct. This motherfucker can pop up a mansion in front of your face before you even get to pull out a single shot. Me, on the other plan, nah. Now, you ever come to one of my personal streams, don't expect gameplay. Expect the same stupid shit. All right, I'm not about that. I'm not competitive in the slightest bit. I just talk, have a good time, and make jokes when I die. I'm honest. No, definitely. I didn't get to be in here to hype it up, so definitely check out Dope Streams. I love it.
Bro, what the hell's going on? Is he? The fuck?
Shit, we almost had our first spit take. Almost
You're
got it.
dying.
Oh, I'm
had to
trying
watch the replay
so
on the-
hard for that spit take. I was hoping that was it. I saw you drinking and everything. Damn
My
it.
side,
Did you take
my
I
side.
missed it. Did you just take a clean shot of Jack?
Yeah.
No, oh, you did?
No, not me
Oh.
personally.
Oh no, I drank
no.
some water, but as he literally said, as he said, opposed to my stream, and he said what he said, like I was trying to swallow, and it all wanted to come back out.
Damn.
Oh shit, it's in my nose.
Don't get that twisted. I can play some video games. I just don't give a fuck about winning that much. I'm just there for fun.
Oh
but guys,
god.
before we move on, because I know what's coming next. I went and got the whole bottle for what's coming next, because like I've been ready for this all week. Before we get there, Vic had this Dope Vic had this show he's been talking about that I want to talk about. He's been trying to get me into it. What was the name of that show where they disappear off the plane?
It's called Manifest. It's called Manifest.
I
I'll tell you guys
Damn
one
it.
thing about the show that is in episode 1, so it's not a spoiler, don't worry. But basically, to give you the gist of the show, imagine you're at an airport with your family, and they announce, hey, we have a plane that's going to be leaving now and one that's going to be delayed. And you have the option of getting on one that's leaving now or getting on one that is delayed. So the family kind of splits up. A couple people say, you know what, I'm going to get on this plane right now. A couple people say, no, I want to wait. And what happens is, I don't remember if it's the one that left early or the one that left late, but one of the planes, when they land and there's cops everywhere, the fucking Secret Service, everybody pulled up on the plane. They're like, what's going on? What's the issue? What's the big deal? And they're like, your plane took off April something 2013. They're like, yeah, okay. And they're like, it's 2018. Your plane took off 5 years ago, and they have no. It was only a flight. Then the plane never landed. It was just one flight. There was some heavy turbulence. They landed. 5 years passed by. So maybe they went through a wormhole. Who knows? But they seem to be connected in some type of way after this. So the telepathy we talked about, the shared consciousness we talked about, it all plays a role in this show, man. This show is sick, to be honest. Like, everybody watch episode 1 and tell us what you think about it. And I promise you'll by the time, if you just watch episode 1, next stream comes up, you'll already be episode 5 at least.
Heck yeah. I'm definitely going to check it out. You've got me hyped on it. You've been talking about it long enough. I need to just do it.
Yeah, I slacked off. I got to get back to it, and that wasn't because the show was bad. It's just the concept is it's just so ridiculous. Like, imagine you literally come back and you think you've flown for 3 hours, and 5 years later,
What
It's on Hulu.
It's on Hulu. Okay.
It's on Hulu, yeah.
it's on Hulu. Yes, you guys can watch it on Hulu.
That's where it's at.
Or as Beast and I say on your favorite your favorite special fire stick near you, but we're not promoting anything like that.
So no, I remember seeing this when the commercials first came out, but I never was able to follow up on it. I never knew the name about it. It seemed like a badass concept, and that was before I even knew about the telepathy. I just knew that they split up, and then it was years later when they came back. So like,
Right.
Well, the telepathy comes from the fact that, and this isn't a spoiler. Again, first episode you'll find out. They all seem to now be linked by whatever anomaly caused the time gap. They all can kind of sense each other without going too deep. Yeah, and that you guys are absolutely. I didn't even think about the telepathy angle of it. Like, that literally is telepathy. Shit, good job closing the circle, guys. Round of applause. Time out first Oracle foot. No, we brought it back, fellas. I can't get no claps.
No, hold on. I was putting down my shit. I'll clap with you.
If
I'm
you
just
like
delayed.
Yeah, if you like watching stuff that's just gonna kind of bend your mind a little bit, like some sci-fi. I love sci-fi things. I like things that make me sit there and be like, "What the fuck? Is that real? Can that happen? Like, what if that happened?" Like, if you like shit like that, I mean, that's definitely it's a recommended show. I'm gonna try and recommend something like that every time we come on the street. Something that just mind fucks you a little bit.
Nice.
I love a good mind fuck. Everybody should get one mind fuck recommendation every Friday. So that's gonna be my goal.
That was 4 times. I'm just saying. We had to drop the phrase "mindfuck" 4 times.
Yeah.
It's a mind fuck.
5.
See, I'm getting antsy.
That's funny. That's
See,
funny.
I'm getting
Okay.
antsy.
Okay. Go for it. We
Let's
can go
go.
transition. Get them.
All right, so now's our music portion of the show, and we always try to talk some music. And all right, here we go. I can't be wearing a Louise hat when I do this, so hold on. Let's get the kid who was born and raised in Harlem on the stream. Hold on, Vic Nasty for real. All right, man. So the first thing I gotta talk and address is, you said when you think Jay-Z, all you think is money, and I get it. We talk the generational thing, but fam, he's what inspired a generation to go out and legally hustle. He's literally contributed to the culture through his music. And trust me, after the Black album, I love you, Jay. I respect you for who you are as a person and what you've done for the culture, but you've been trash, man. I ain't heard a good Jay-Z track since 2001. Well, I don't remember when the Black album dropped, but Jay after that was dead to me, dude. But the beginning of Jay-Z, the shit that he created, he took what the Wu did, took it out the gutter, came from nowhere, literally lived the life. There's nobody to tell you this man was not on the corner selling crack. So he was celebrating, man. Of course he was about the money. He inspired the Lil Waynes. He inspired the TIs. He inspired the Jeezy. They took his formula and turned him into a movement.
Mm-hmm.
And to say that Jay, at the end of the day, you know, when you think money, I'm not knocking the Wale's and the J. Cole's, and them dudes is like the Roots. You know, there was a certain this purity in their music. But you know, when I listen to the radio, I want to bounce and man, just the tracks, the hits, Murder and Nas on track. And shout out to my man Nas for the King's Sickness or the King's Illness or whatever the album's called. Fire album, but Vic, man. I got love for Lil Wayne. I got like for Drake's music, but Jay, I got like for Jay music. 22 Twos, Dead Presidents. I can't even in the club, man. No, that's 50. That's fucked. Damn. What's the joint for the Carter 2? For me, the mark of a good artist is this: if you can put out an album that is so ahead of its time that people don't like it and eventually grow to love it, then that means you're a futurist. And when I heard there was this music spot in New York, 125th and Broadway. Shout out to the Harlem Music Hut. I'm sure it's still probably there in some way, shape, or form if it's not gentrified. Man, they was like, yo, we got that new Jay-Z joint. And I'm like, new Jay-Z? All right, cool, I'll cop that. Me and my boy Phil. Shout out to Phil. I don't know if you want to stream, but I love you, brother, if you are. We copped the album, each of us, and we went back and we popped it in, and we got so excited to listen to it. And the first song comes on, and then we like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, why did this dude put us onto this album? This album's trash. 2 years later, I swear to God, I listened to it straight for 6 months. So to say Jay is not as good as Lil Wayne, Lil Wayne even said that's his hero.
Let me clarify.
No ceilings, number one on Apple Music, right? Meow, no eye holes.
Jay-Z, like I said, I don't want people to think I hate Jay-Z. Or I'm not saying that. Like I'll be honest, like I don't like to sound like, you know, the youngin or whatever, but there's a generational gap. Like you already said, I know I am. I'm just saying I don't like to point it out. But you said since 2001 you didn't really like much of his music. I'm born in 95. 2001, I was 6 years old. Like
Damn,
I wasn't
you just
even
made
listening
me actually
to...
feel old, and I'm in second youngest. Damn.
Listen, I'm 24. I'm gonna be 25 soon, and I'm just saying my generation, we can't appreciate it as much. And that doesn't mean that we can't. Like, there's still other artists like Biggie, like Tupac, like Nas, like all these other artists that are from that time that I listen to a lot more than Jay-Z because they just, I don't know, they stayed relevant longer. Jay-Z became, in my head, the way I think of him is he became more of a businessman. Like, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. Dr. Dre did the same thing. I mean, they're reaping the benefits right now. You know what I mean? They're making more than Lil Wayne. They're making more than all these favorite artists that I have. But when I think of artists, when in my head, when I'm thinking like, who changed the game, who's keeping the game alive, it's not even just Lil Wayne. I don't even bump Lil Wayne like that all the time. I only brought him up because he was around from me as a kid too now, and he still managed to stay somewhat relevant to most people. There's other people that I would think of, like a lot of you guys hate Drake. Drake was, in my eyes at least, the first to really like mainstream bring R&B into hip hop. I know there's other ones that did it, but just not as mainstream. Or there's other artists like Lil Peep or stuff like that who bring like that sad boy vibe into music that like these are people that my generation are listen to. You know what I mean? Like that XXX Tentacion, that Lil Peep, that fucking all these other artists that sad music shit. People like that. I like that. Like that's a whole nother genre that didn't exist as much before. Like there's just different views.
There is. And you're not wrong for that. And I'm not knocking them artists, man. I'm just saying the foundations of hip hop. There's some, I mean, I love me some KRS-One, but will I bump KRS-One over somebody like Big Daddy Kane or Rakim? Probably not. But what he brought to the music is where I really, he's the transitional piece. He's the pivot point. He's where it grew. Woo, like there's just, the artists of today get that, but. All right, man. So fair enough. I take some of it back. I'm not hot at you, but I am gonna put you together a little Spotify playlist.
No, I gotta get
shout
in
out
a
to
little
Joe
now,
Rogan
though.
to Spotify. Yes, sir. Go
I
ahead.
gotta get in just a little here, cause I'm only 6 years older than you, Dope. That's it. I'm only 6 years
That's
older
not
than you.
that much.
That's
We're
not.
right there.
That's
We're
what
right
I'm
there.
saying, and I couldn't
like a
disagree with you
smidgen.
more on some of the things that you said, though. Cause like
Like what?
Eric IRL threw out a good example there. DMX and Drew Hill. That's a rap R&B. All right, DMX and Drew Hill. That's a severe rap R&B that introduced it to you. Now,
No,
I'm
yeah,
not-
there is old school like R&B rap. There is that.
well, bro, I'll
that.
give you the biggest
Talking
one that
about-
introduced it. The biggest.
Go ahead.
Bone Thugs and Harmony, bruh. Bone Thugs and Harmony was R&B and speed rap together. That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's some old
Bum, bum,
school
bum, bum.
shit. Wake up,
Bum,
wake up,
bum,
wake up.
bum,
It's the
bum,
first of the
bum.
month. So like,
I used to
yo,
listen to that. a
That's
that's what I'm
lot.
saying. Like,
Yeah.
yo, like, so like to throw out, and like, I ain't no hate on
That's
Triple
because
Extension. Like, I
you-
like Triple Extension. I do. I didn't like Lil Peep as much, but that just wasn't my vibe to it. All right, I couldn't agree more with again.
It's like for some reason Lil Peep's hit or miss. Like you.
Yeah,
love him or hate him.
I'll give Lil Peep that. Like I used to hate on him really hard,
Beast
then I
is
did
about to go in,
realize.
y'all.
But like, here's my thing, bro. Here's my thing though. Jay-Z, to say that
He's
Jay-Z
eating
is
up.
not relevant is just an improper statement. That's what it is. Because even if he's not producing all this different banger music like he used to do back in the day, yo, the man is literally the top dog at fucking it's Def Jam after he sold Rockefeller. That's almost everyone that's against Lil Wayne. I wouldn't say against, but direct competition with Lil Wayne. You know what I mean? So like
Wait, what?
Def Jam? Lil Wayne's not Def Jam, is he? He's still
Nah,
his own.
he's
So
Cash
that's
Money, baby.
that's direct competition. Def Jam would be direct competition for Cash Money because it's two separate major labels that produce music against each other in the
Fair
market.
enough.
In the market space, at least. It's just like saying,
Not fair enough.
"Oh, correct
No.
me." No, correct
No.
me.
Are they?
That's
Beast, I
like
think is
okay.
saying.
That's like taking Def Jam, who like literally is I mean a monster
Conglomerate
label,
of
a
music,
monster
yeah.
the
label.
first label.
And then exactly. So you're taking I mean a major label, and then you have Cash Money.
It'll be Cash Money down here. Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess that's an unfair
Didn't
comparison.
Wayne sign Drake and is
He
it
It's
did.
Drake
still a
one of
small
the most-
label because like Def Jam is like Cash Money would still be smaller
you.
than Interscope. Cash Money would still be smaller than Interscope in a lot of ways because Interscope leads to Shady Aftermath. Shady Aftermath
But
has a whole bunch of anything.
Interscope didn't implode.
Yeah, yeah. No, you're not wrong. Interscope didn't
also
implode.
wasn't flipping bricks.
But to my point, to the relevancy of Jay-Z, the music element of him personally producing music may not still be there in the current limelight, but he still has a hand
doesn't
in
need
all
to.
the he still has a hand in
Yeah,
all the
he's
music
married
that's
to the-
there. He's the same way that Birdman was the Cash Money before everything fell in upon itself.
Come out first. Jay-Z
At all.
Really? Birdman
is
was the
married- Jay-Z's married to the baddest bitch on the planet. He's married, and I use bitch in a good way. This is the gal stream, so shout out to the queen herself, Miss Beyonce Knowles, the only person I know to have that Popeyes fried chicken card where she can get as much fried chicken as she wants whenever she wants for free. That's fire. Beast, wrap us up, Beast. Give us the heat. Wait,
All right.
Panda, you got something?
I'm not even.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead. I'm giving Beast his opening because he's got a couple
Beast
things.
looked like
to
he
go
was
into.
gonna.
Yeah, no.
Explode.
Beast got his form. All right, I'm letting him go.
Well, I'm gonna keep it nice and sweet for you, man. Dope Vic, I appreciate you backstepping off the whole Lil Wayne bullshit. Got much love for you, but for everybody to sit there and for anyone to sit there and say Cash Money is the direct, you know what I'm saying,
What's
the
the
direct
direct, but
competitor
they're in competition. Let's put it that way.
He's worth
There's
300
no
million.
competition.
Def Jam is worth 325 million. They're neck and neck. So that whole
Now.
thing you did in this,
Now.
that's not accurate.
That-
You're right.
That's okay. But if you take
Right.
it from when they were actually doing the music, okay, we had Def Jam, and then
Right.
Cash Money.
I like the little
coming
pinky
up.
at the bottom.
So when you want to consider it, yes, now they're doing the thing because you have Young Money, whatever the fuck they're called, and I'm not even I'm saying they're fans at all. I'm not even a Beyonce fan, so I but still, you take Jay-Z. I'm sorry.
Next week,
She is absolutely
Beast
fucking
and
gorgeous.
Nasty.
Hold on.
Next week, Beast and Nasty.
I'm on
Beyonce.
inside too. Who listens to Beyonce?
Hold on. You know
A
what?
lot of women do.
A lot of women. I don't like Beyonce
Good night,
either,
ladies and
but a
gentlemen.
lot of women.
Wait, no. You gotta hit my.
You don't disappear. You keep your ass in here. Don't take off.
So I'm gonna say it like this: I'm not a Beyonce fan of her music, and honestly, there's a lot of people that are. You know what I'm saying? And she's a trooper. She's dedicated. She hones a craft. You know what I'm saying? I haven't even watched any of her videos, but you can hear people telling. You know what I'm saying that literally. You know what I'm saying? She is about her business.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So for the women out there, yo, they about their business. And from what I remember, I was updated earlier this week. There's a versus battle that I am not really thrilled about.
Really?
So I want to ask Vic to come back. You know what I'm saying? Nasty, please come back. Let's go ahead and talk about this real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let me do the. There we go. I asked for you to come back. You know what I'm saying? I am not thrilled about this versus battle. I think this one I will actually say. Did he really just go away again? Damn it! I'm not thrilled about. I'm really not. And everybody, let's go ahead and say this
Monica,
now. The
right?
versus battle: Brandy versus this motherfucker in the noise. No audio, homie. So, I'm not excited for it. Brandy versus Monica.
You good?
The gal stream, homie. This is for the ladies. I have to put my Louise back on.
Oh my god. So Brandy
Yeah,
versus Monica, you're really not hyped about that, bro. You never threw down some Brandy back in the day. You've never laid down to some Brandy.
Sure. Come on, fam.
Bro, our playlist
I
is
listen
different.
to
I want to see your
the
playlist.
boys' mind shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But nah,
Come on.
can't say I was a big fan.
I wasn't ever the biggest on Monica, but I bumped some Brandy back in the day.
Man,
Loved both in the past. I'd watch that versus, of course.
Absolutely. She's definitely
Mad
down for it.
respect.
The boys'
Look,
minds too.
I got nothing to say about this versus.
Go on, Vic. You got it. Floor is yours.
Nasty.
Let's hear it.
Yeah,
Which Vic?
nasty.
We going Vic?
Nasty.
Nasty? All right.
Nasty.
Look, man. That's what I'm gonna say. This is our first official female battle. All right. Even though Alicia Keys and John Legend was crack. And shout out to Swiss Beats, as I always say. Shout out to Timbaland for bringing something to the culture that's just next level. The concept that it grew from two people on phones just trading their music live on Instagram to an actual Apple TV special is just crack. And Beast, that's going to be a good look for you now that you came over to the dark side. You got one foot on. You get that for free. That free Apple TV subscription. Oh my god. So maybe it'll be enlightening for you, but dude, maybe you watch this in high definition on the Apple TV and you get allured. It's Brandy versus Monica, dude. They are icons and staples in the R&B world, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad y'all were bringing up the Mary J thing. People asking for Mary J.
Yeah,
I saw somebody put Mary J and Method Man in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
I saw somebody put Drew Hill and DMX in the chat. Y'all are absolutely correct, man.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna give you the same disdain, and I'm talking to you with the hurt to hear my heart breaking that there's gonna be so many babies born this Monday night 9 months later because Brandy and Monica got on the Instagram and got on the Apple TV, and people gonna be fucking during COVID
I
time.
don't know.
Children named coronavirus, middle name coronavirus,
maybe at least
baby
one.
COVID.
Maybe at least one from this side.
There's going to be a lot of women in their fucking feelings. The boy's mine. Fuck that shit.
I ain't gonna worry about
That's
that
what
over
I
here.
I'm sorry.
I'll put it on and just
Your
keep it
fiance is
going.
not going to like me right now, but no. Fuck that. I'll pass on that damn versus.
Really? Okay.
Vic just looks lost.
He does. He looks so caught off guard that this was said. I don't even know where I'm at today. Am I in the right podcast tonight? Is this the right group of people? Did I walk in? This is not where I parked my car.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
That's
So,
a fact.
nah,
That's
bro.
a fact. There's going to be a lot of breakups.
Oh, no. Don't say that. Don't say that. Wish love and babies upon people, not breakups. COVID's hard. COVID side. So guys, like on that, just continue on with the music thing, man. We were talking a little bit earlier this week about like the way that they were doing some virtual events, like WWE was going virtual. We have we all were talking about the virtual concerts and what that would be like, and I tossed out how we've already done one. Like a lot of us gamers have already been to a virtual concert. The Travis Scott, Marshmello, all that through Fortnite. They just had a new one. What was it? Like 2 weeks ago?
You know what? No, I don't think they did.
Did
But
they cancel that one?
Honestly, I'm not even playing at that time. But I'm gonna fact check something. I want to see how much money Travis Scott made in the Fortnite concert because I feel like he banked.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a badass. If you've never seen it, the Travis Scott Fortnite concert is fucking
It was
phenomenal.
so cool.
Yeah, it's
I
great.
feel like he got a percentage of every Travis Scott skin that was bought that day and how many people went on and watched or whatever. How much did Travis Scott make on Fortnite concert?
All depends on what they paid him.
Let's see if it's
I loved it though. I loved all of the what the fuck? My camera just like flickered green.
12.3 million people were there, which is already record breaking as far as people attending one concert, which obviously since it's virtual,
Yeah,
you
it's
have the
virtual. It was
ability.
free.
Still, I'm just saying.
Oh, I was there. Like, don't not knocking it. I was there.
Right. And that's just for the initial one over the 45 hours I think it was however many days they did it. I think it was like 27 million people. Looks like
all the work they put into it, all the different transitions, all the different programming, the new mechanics they were releasing for the gameplay future that they kind of snuck in there. The fire mechanic was released in that concert. So that shit was sick. Like, and I would definitely be down. Oh, DePaulo. That's who the other one was. DePaulo. No eye holes got us on that one. I would definitely be down for some virtual concerts. 100%.
I thought it was Diplo.
Diplo. Is it DePaulo? It's Diplo. You're right. I told you, dude, I can't say names for shit, all right?
None of y'all motherfuckers could talk tonight. Damn it.
Well, that's what we have you here for, all right? With that silky smooth chocolatey voice. Fucking Latin Jesus over there.
Hey.
Audible
101.5.
chocolate. Audible chocolate.
Audible.
Nah, bro, I would definitely go to some virtual concerts, though. Throw me a VR headset on, put me in a mosh pit, I'll break everything in my room.
Yeah, let's not.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear in the background. Yeah, let's not.
She knows it's right. She's been to mosh pits with me before. She's seen how bloody I come out. I'm down.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Heck yeah, dude. I'm taking and throwing bows. I don't give a fuck, dude. I've been stomped in a mosh pit, got up and kept going. Let's do this thing.
Oh my god.
All right, so yeah, in Eric's
gathering.
Eric made a point. So there was a club out here, amphitheater out there in Ybor City. I actually worked that shit. It was a short stint. No pun intended, Eric. Yeah, I was in need of a job and he came through, helped me out and shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, amphitheater. He was actually head of security, then damn near general manager. So yeah.
So like, imagine doing a concert of that caliber. Virtual though. A virtual theater that people could go into through VR headsets or just log into virtually on their phone. But watch it. Do you think it would sell?
I think it would. I think honestly, because if right now the NBA is doing it, WWE is doing it, and I think, you know what I'm saying, since they've already started establishing, you know what I'm saying, concerts through Fortnite and all that shit.
Yep.
Fuck, why not? You know what I'm saying? I mean, honestly, if you could take like a small little stadium or a small little concert hall and just put a bunch of LCD screens and have people pay to tune in to it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think honestly the money that you're going to spend into those LCD screens and the cameras so they can actually see and interact, yeah, I think it'll win good because people are fucking sitting there on Amazon spending money anyway.
Exactly.
But it's not going to be the same experience. Somebody put in the chat like, I can't take elbow rubbing and sweat, never been to a concert, never will. I used to think the same, but I went to a Bad Bunny concert and
it's a
it
nice
is
drop.
not what it is not what you think it is. At least, I mean, it depends.
Bad Bunny's smooth.
But it is like I I didn't touch elbows with nobody. It's just like the seats is like a stadium. You know what I mean? Like if you were to go to a baseball game or a football game, like there's seats, like there's individual seats. You have room, and I had like an edge seat, so nobody touched me. You know what I mean? There were thousands and thousands of people there. Like that was a dope ass concert. You had personal space. Definitely not COVID friendly.
I was just about to
Yeah, I
ask
was
you.
gonna say.
COVID friendly. No. This before COVID, like, but I'm just talking like in general. Like it's not like you're cramped up in this concert like
See,
that
you and I
you're all
couldn't go to two different concerts. Dude, I go to like
So what-
heavy metal rock concerts, like a Treyu, fucking, I've been to the Vince Sevenfold pit, been through Godsmack and Slipknot. Fucking, nah, bro, I go in, the used Wall of Death, I smeared some kid never to be seen again. Yeah, he was gone, dude. Nah, like Wall of Death, this dude looked at me and another dude with this giant, tall, bright blonde mohawk. He goes, you. Please don't hit me. Me and the other guy locked eyes. That was the last time that kid was ever seen from again. Like, it was done. That
I got a
poor
question
dude.
real quick.
somebody.
I got a question for Dope Vic.
Yep.
So a reggaeton concert, and there's no touching. So that means there was like nobody dancing on you or nothing like that. Like there was no
Like,
contact
you would look like
whatsoever.
you might see some people like dancing in front of their chair or whatever, but people weren't really dancing with each other. It was more just hype. And I don't know how
So I
to
couldn't do
explain it.
that.
He
If I'm
did
at a
good,
concert like that, I'm gonna be
really
grinding.
good job
I'm
at
gonna be
like
right in the middle.
getting everybody hype. It was not a dancing concert. Like I'm sure people were like dancing in front of like there might have been some people that couldn't control it and were dancing, but
I'm just thinking about
It was-
I'm thinking about Bad Bunny and I'm already dancing. I hear the doom.
it was
What do you
not
think?
like
So
okay.
the
Like I
question-
went
the
to
question
I'll
remains.
put it like this. I went to a Bad Bunny concert. I also unexpectedly I was at Disney with my girl and we were I think it was actually J Balvin, and he kind of like out of nowhere was like, he's there. There's a concert right now. We went in there, and that was a dancing concert. Like it was
Okay,
people
so
dancing. There was a crowd dancing.
how close were they? Were like this close or were like
Which
this
one?
close?
Which one?
Any of them, like Bad Bunny, were they like all in? Like, how
The
you
Bad
doing?
Bunny, no, the Bad Bunny was like, okay, the Bad Bunny, everybody had their own seat. So even if you were in the very front row, the only way to get any closer to the stage would be to be where there's not actual like there's chairs, but there's not actual like rows of seats. So like those people, you could say they were a little close.
That's Vic. That's Vic. Every Hispanic in that place was just like Vic right there, just sitting up in his chair.
Exactly.
Belly and all.
See, I couldn't do it. So Amore's
Hell, you
asking,
know.
so how close to you were stage, or how close to the stage?
I was as close as you can get without being in the so like it was
Been
the
on stage,
first row,
boy.
but then if you get the on-stage seats where you like they give you these shitty ass chairs, so it's a long concert. So if you want to sit, you're sitting in like these foldable chairs, and you actually have a worse view because if somebody tall is in front of you, you're like there's no levels to it, so you're fucked. You know what I mean? So I actually had.
You're short.
I'm
So you were
not.
screwed.
I'm not short like that. I'm
In
5'9".
comparison to Beast, we're all fucking short, yo.
Pretty much.
But nah,
Yeah.
man, like my experience with concerts are exact opposite. And I've been to all different forms. Like I've been to everything from Christian, R&B, all the way up to like mosh pits and fucking like, yeah. Believe it or not, I grew up in the church, so I've been to Christian concerts. It's a thing. It's a thing. I caught it. Michael Combs. I'm gonna drop that right now. Michael Combs. That's a Christian artist that I've seen live. That was big. And the band Disciple, which is a Christian band. And I've done different like country concerts because I'm from fucking Tennessee. So you know I've been to a few of them little country
gotta
concerts.
hear
I tell you what. And then dude, assortment of rock concerts for everything from Vans
You know,
Warped
from here
Tour.
on not, you gotta talk like that.
I could. I've been around my family lately. Like I could really lay it on if you want me to. Give me a couple more drinks. Let me get about down to here in this here bottle, and I'll make sure each one of my words are a damn mile long. I tell you what, boy.
Let's
what
go ahead
are
and
the
say it. I'm
directions to the
drinking,
store
and
again?
yes, it's out of a kid cup, by the way. So fuck all
What are
of
the
you, by the way.
directions to the store again? Wait, what you shipping on? Let me see.
The directions
the
to the
camera.
store.
Yeah, how
Jameson?
do I get to the store?
Whiskey.
Oh no, Irish whiskey.
Ooh, my
Hey,
God.
everyone's on some
Irish
whiskey tonight.
my guy.
Everyone's on some whiskey. But no, man, I've been to mostly rock. That's my favorite. Like that's my thing. Is I like to get in, I like to get physical, I like to fuck some people up, and if I'm not coming out hurting, it wasn't a good concert.
Yo,
So
real
like,
quick.
Interesting.
yeah, no, dude, I get fucked
Interesting.
up. Like I'll break my nose at these fucking concerts without even thinking twice about it. I don't give a fuck. Someone hits me in the nose, I'm like, let's go, boy. Interesting what, Vic?
No, we talked the Wall of Death story, and I just wanted to touch on what a Wall of Death is because I don't know if everybody knows. And James mentioned that he was in the Wall of Death, but I'll paint a picture for the chat real quick. And thanks to everybody that's still hanging out. You know, an hour and 30 minutes into the stream, we appreciate y'all. We're having fun. We're having a good time.
Long Island over there. That's what's up.
So mosh pits
Cheers.
are when you create a circular. You imagine a crowd of people, and then there's a circle in the middle, and people are just going off. And I've been in mosh pits where there's dust just kicking up, and you're inhaling dust. And
If you've ever seen the video of Duality from fucking Slipknot, I've been in one of those mosh pits.
We had to lift. My homegirl was a beast, and she could sit through any pit, and we had to lift her out of this pit because Trivium was just too much.
Trivium's
and then later on in that concert,
I saw them in Tampa.
They are badass, and we saw Killswitch Engage. This is when Howard had taken over, but they had just dropped. Oh god, this is what 2004. I can't even remember what album. It's fine.
Howard was good. Never mind. I thought it was the new guy.
Oh, Howard's amazing. I mean, their first singer, and I can't recall his name. I think was better than Howard because it's just the band better. But I like Killswitch with Howard, and he says, "Oh, you motherfuckers, move to the right." And all you motherfuckers move to the left. And I hadn't paid for premium tickets. I was making good money at the time. And me and my little brother went. Johnny, 2-time, shout out. Or 2-time Johnny. And we're watching back. So we're at the back of an amphitheater because I wasn't making that good money. But, we're literally at the back of the amphitheater. And this theater's on a hill. An amphitheater implies, something on a slant. And everybody starts backing up. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Nah, dude, I'm sitting in the middle ripping off my shirt and everything, ready for those moments.
Dude, I got a shitty camera phone. I had video for years, but it's probably gone. I got some memory sticks I got to look through. But we see the crowd split, and me and my brother are looking at each other like, what the fuck is about to happen? He's like, okay, you on the right, you on the left, go. And we watch these people go at each other like it's Braveheart, like it's Game of Thrones. They just run into each other, and people are throwing elbows, fucking shit up, and I'm like,
fun. So
the full speed ahead, and just imagine our fearless leader in his Superman tank top, just leading the charge.
Up to here.
Mohawk up to here. I fucking hate you, man. When does our period end?
Anyway, I don't think it's going to at this point.
Barely never.
Nah, man.
Tampons.
The moment I was referencing in my wall of death was here in Knoxville, Tennessee. We were at the Atreyu The Used concert. The Used was headlining and Atreyu was opening for him, which they were not happy about. During the Atreyu concert, I was fucking throwing bows in the mosh pit. I gotten picked up by this fucking bouncer and about punched in the face under mistaken Mohawk, essentially. And then bro, the Atreyu leaves. They're like, enjoy your fucking headliner. They destroy the stage before they get off. And the Used comes out and is just embarrassed. They didn't know what to do. So they played one of their songs, then called for the wall of death. They're like, everyone in the mosh pit, cut a line straight down the center. You on this side, you on this side. And then just like Vic said, it was like a fucking battle from Game of Thrones. Just two separate sides of this whole fucking concert just smash into each other and destroy everyone. Man, people were getting stomped. People were getting beat the fuck down with bows. Oh, it's my natural element. I love it.
I couldn't.
It was a scary sight, I'm not gonna lie.
Peach is down here in the bottom reliving her first concert memories. That was her very first concert, by the way. We were 19 years old.
Shout out to the ladies too, because I've seen some ladies in some pits. And shout out to Peaches. Hey, Peaches. Shout out to the ladies that that are in, and I've seen some ladies in some pit that took
me in.
Of course they did, and I'm sure you elbow smash somebody with an uppercut in the throat.
She doesn't have to do that. She's got that death stare, and everyone left her alone. She's got those
Hashtag
evil
small
eyes.
people problems.
Speaking of some ladies, we got some very special ladies I want to pull some pictures up of tonight. I know that did not sound right. I could have not done a worse transition, but we're transitioning. So, let's see here. What can we do here? Can I get this on screen? I have it on screen. There we go. So, guys, I want you all to look at the channel. Take a look at some of the ladies we have here up tonight. See if we can guess who this is here. Has anyone ever seen her before? Anyone know who this is? Should look familiar to someone.
For different. What the fuck?
Oh, Beast. You don't get a laugh, bro. You don't get a laugh. Hold on.
God.
Hold on, bro. Hold
I
on.
was about to say, like, you looking kind of. She was like,
What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
So, just to give us a gal stream, since we don't have any females on our stream to contribute to the cast.
we know who that
Yet.
Yo, go back to
Oh man. Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible.
Yeah.
Latin
Let's do the
Jesus
Snapchat
and the
bullshit.
Virgin Mary
Always.
herself.
We don't have any chat. We don't have any ladies yet. But
Yeah,
Vic
we
wants
don't
to
have
go
any
back to
ladies
his real
yet.
quick. Let's go back to Vic's real quick.
Hold on, I gotta get through
Oh.
yours. I've already loaded it. We'll go back to Vix in a minute.
No, let's see everybody. Let's see
Oh
everybody.
Jesus.
Oh, God.
Oh, hold on. We'll play Vix one more time before we play mine, because mine's
Oh
embarrassing.
man. Oh man. I'm
That's
sweating over here.
That's
I was like,
yours
bro,
was
I was like,
yours is
I was like,
mistaking, bro, because you don't have as much facial hair, so it didn't have to hide as much.
Yo, Vic, I'm telling you, man, just be careful around me. You told me to meet Chris. You told me to meet Chris after a couple of drinks, man. Just say it.
All
I
right,
remember that.
Here it is.
That exact conversation.
here it is. Here's me.
Oh
Here we go.
man. Oh, what the fuck?
I look exactly like my sister. That's the worst thing about
Holy
mine.
shit.
Yeah, you look at
Since
that
you
nose,
look
though.
Greek.
You can't hide that nose on me. I don't care what gender I am. That's a schnoz. That's a fucking schnoz.
Oh man.
I was not ready for this. I had heard.
Hey, look at that mohawk hair. Look at that native hair right there.
Yeah, that was back when I had my shit shaved. I gotta shave it again. It's supposed to be shaved right now, but I haven't had the time with visiting and everything.
Yo, Eric underscore IRL. Eric, I love you, man, but dog.
I never thought I was gay, but now.
now.
Oh my God.
Wow. No, I wasn't ready for that. That was courtesy of Nasty down here. You want to throw an extra curveball into tonight's stream for our gag? I love the idea. He sent me that shit. He sent me yours first, Dope. He sent me yours first, and I was like, "What the fuck is this? Who the fuck is it? Why do you send me someone?" And I was just like, "Just keep watching." I'm like, why is it not changing? Then the hair changed. I'm like, wait, what the fuck is this? And then it flashed you, and I died.
Oh man, we've got to highlight this shit.
And I was
There-
like,
there-
she changed
There
her
are a
hair.
couple of more out there. I do have a couple of more. So follow us on rotation underscore TV
Oh my
on
Oh
Instagram.
god.
Follow us on Instagram underscore rotation TV or rotation underscore TV,
I need
rotation
that
underscore TV, rotation underscore TV. I might leak those. I have one where I've made myself look like, I'm the manager of a Taco Bell / KFC.
Oh, I have that one.
And you have it? I fucking drop it for y'all that came out
Run
and
that
stood
shit.
and stayed with us throughout the
horrid.
stream. This is for you. This is for the rotation collective
Give me
fam.
just a minute. I gotta save this shit. That's fucking. It's
Oh.
I'll make an
God.
ass out of myself for y'all if you were enjoying it, man. We just thank you for having a good night. Did
It's
y'all get a good
not
laugh out of
that
that?
hard to make an ass.
No, not
I'm
at
sorry,
all.
but Dope Vic's reaction was priceless.
I didn't get to see it. I
Vic
had to
can get the
rewatch the
groundhog.
screen. I had everything pulled up, so I actually
Vic
didn't
can
get to
get the
see it.
groundhog. Vic can get the groundhog.
Vic, just be happy you weren't born that way, because I would definitely hit on you. I'm just saying, we've worked together. I would definitely hit on you.
I don't understand. Even me, I was like, in my head, I'm like, all right, she's cute. You know, like,
Vic's over here Vic's like, I'd smash you, sexy as. Oh, that's why you're so sexy.
Dude, shout out to Dope Vic. He got the spit take. Fuck. My screen is wet.
Yes.
We'll try to slow mo that if we can get it. He
Oh,
got
we've been
the
trying to
spit
get
take.
that spit take for so long.
With
That's
Jack
amazing.
Daniels. Fuck.
All right. Oh. All right. Here's the
That
last
shit
one.
burns.
Here's the last one. Oh my God, you're horrid in this one though, dude. If you were taking my order, I would drive
what
off.
in the hell?
You'll see. Just give it a minute.
It's like lip injections gone wrong.
He's trying to go for the
Boy butts.
Kylie Jenner. Wow.
Oh,
What
dear
is-
God.
Wow.
What did you do?
Oh my god, he
Hello.
face swapped it. Is what it is. He did the gender bend. That's hilarious.
Oh my god.
That's hilarious. Oh.
Oh man.
What's bad is like everyone's looked relatively natural. That was the worst thing about it. That was the worst thing.
I look like my mom.
How did you do that?
You look like your mom. Your mom's got some good
I look
genes.
like my mom, bro.
We'll send it to you guys so you can have them posterity.
Oh
We
my
can blackmail each other.
Oh.
Release that video.
I'm just
Release
letting
that
everyone
pic.
know that's now your contact pictures in my phone, just so everyone's
Fucking
aware.
guy.
Those are now your contact pictures in my phone. That's how it worked. Yeah, I did that right before the stream.
Oh my god, the comments are getting dark.
The comments are hilarious though.
Oh no.
Boy butts.
Yo, Eric, I see you in your dreams.
Vic up his masturbation again.
I see you later.
Oh god.
Wow.
Oh god.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get us back on track because I've been waiting. I've been chomping at the bitch to speak at this sparkly fuck.
Oh yes.
I have to talk
yes,
about the sparkly
yes.
fuck one more time, dude. I've watched that trailer over and over and over, and I still can't get over the emo Wayne, bro. I love that meme that says Bruce Wayne's father definitely took him to see the Dark Parade, because that motherfucker looks emo as shit, dude. Oh, it's miserable. Bruce Wayne is not meant to have hair that long unless he's training, bro.
No, not at all.
He's a little
Not
bitch.
in the
He's a
mountains.
little bitch. He's a little bitch, bro. Like, God, I hope it's good, but he's such a little bitch. Oh, dude, you say like, dude, do all
I think we're
vampires
also
have to
off
turn into
that whole
beds?
female thing.
Oh my God, I would have preferred any other person to him. I'm serious at this point. Like, I've watched it. I'm not a fan of the Batman suit. I love the logo, but they're stealing from Batman Beyond's clout. That is Terry McGinnis's logo. Suck my ass.
Facts.
So
Wait,
like.
what?
With a straw.
Threw a straw from the back, bro.
No lube.
Oh, little, please. Don't go that mean on me.
Put that groundhog in. He's going back in his hole.
But nah, bro. Like, I just couldn't stand it. I couldn't fucking stand it at all. Like, I hated it. I hated every second of it. I cannot stand that they cast him for it. It's going to degrade everything that Christian Bale and Batfleck worked to make a respectable fucking Bruce Wayne. And he's going to be a little whiny bitch. Dude, this is what happens if Batman grew up in the year 2000.
Batman was a millennial.
As a millennial, I insult myself with that one, okay? As a millennial, I insult myself with that one, because I would be that Batman. I would be that Batman with fucking, like, the Edward Elric fucking emo locks down the front. Like, fuck that. Yeah, that'd be me.
I need to get everybody's opinion about the. I mean, now we got Panda's, you know what I'm saying, opinion. Yo, Nasty, let's hear your opinion about the whole
Sparkle fuck.
Batman. Yeah, that guy.
I don't know. I don't want to go on one of those rants. Maybe we should let Dope Vic go. I don't want to go off.
All right, Dope Vic, did you at least see the preview?
The preview for
The new
Batman.
Batman.
All right,
Watch
so
it real
do
quick.
I'll tell
It's
you
10
what.
seconds of garbage.
You, literally, grab your phone real quick. Watch the, you know what I'm saying, watch the preview
I'll
real
go
quick.
in. I'll go in.
Let's hear it. And everybody in the chat, you know what I'm saying, if you guys have actually seen, you know what I'm saying,
I wish I could
Back
really
fat.
on the stream, but
Back
you know, cut it.
fat.
Wow. Oh, he's taking the shots. Okay, it's coming. It's coming.
That's the back fat's back here.
The back fat. Wow.
I got a lot of
This
this.
is Kevin
When I
Hart
do that.
Jr., everybody. This is Kevin Hart Jr.
It's
So,
like hairy pudding.
Oh, wow.
Hold up the trailer, and the very first comment I see that has 8,000 likes says, "This looks like a Batman who watched his parents die as many times as we did."
yes.
Shout out to the chat. Wait up, shout out to the chat. No Eyes brought that up. She said she did. No Eye Hole says she doesn't want to watch Martha and Thomas Wayne die again.
Over
We've
and
seen it
over.
enough.
Like, god damn.
Okay, I got an idea.
She's right.
John Wick is the killer, and he comes in and he kills him in the most brutal way possible.
Wow.
Batman's fucked.
Yo,
Batman's fucked.
fun fact on John Wick.
Electric nail slices the both of them in their throats and cuts off the pearls.
With the Metro
I'm
card.
done.
With the Metro card.
That's not what John Wick kill ever. That's done.
Fun fact on the John Wick director. I don't know if it's true or not. I got to look into it. But I saw something earlier that said he was originally the stunt double that took over for Brandon Lee after The
100.
Crow. That's legit?
100. He
Yo,
was the son,
sick.
and he did it with him and
That's pretty cool.
Keanu. I want to say they came up with the concept for John Wick, but I know they came up with the concept for the show, which is coming out, which is the Continental, which is about the assassin hotel. But fact, he totally was a part of it, and that's when they started talking John Wick. Go ahead, Beast.
Well, no, I'm sorry. I heard Brandon Lee and The Crow. What was
The
that?
Crow. Brandon Lee, Bruce Lee's son, The Crow. He died while making it. Everyone knows that movie. Okay.
Yes, yes.
So everyone knows he died while making it, but his face was superimposed onto a stunt double to finish out the movie. The stunt double was the director, or is the director, to the John Wick movies. Right?
Oh.
Right? One of the best movies
Well,
of all
that's
time that got its legacy cut short, and then went from that to create this legacy we literally talk about every week. Every fucking week.
No,
By the
shout
way-
out to Keanu.
By the way, I saw the Bill and Ted movie.
Did you? I
Yeah,
haven't
you're
had
not the
chance
first
yet.
person.
I didn't get the chance yet.
Don't ruin it. I heard from somebody
I'm
else.
not.
People
Really?
just going with lowered expectations, from what I hear.
Okay, I have to watch it tonight.
Ye-
Okay, we'll do.
Yeah, I will recommend watching it. I'm not gonna spoil it, but to me, honestly, it was kind of refreshing to see an old movie.
Yep,
Good.
I agree with that. That I've been overdue for a big nostalgia hit lately. Like I've needed
Exactly.
I've needed that what is it, dopamine that releases? I need that shit. Or serotonin. I need that shit. I need it.
It's refreshing to see the logo Orion. You know what I'm saying? Come across that screen, and it looks like an old movie.
I want
They
the
did that with
I haven't
Chucky.
seen that since I was a kid.
I want the
I haven't seen that
THX.
since I was about Eric's. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen that since I was like, you know what I'm saying, 6 or 7 years old. So I'm glad I watched that movie. To me, it was good. But yeah,
Chat,
so
I want to apologize.
Did you
We're
watch it?
experiencing a little bit of technical difficulties right now. The stream is trying to catch up. I'm in the process of fixing it. I do apologize to everybody.
It's still following the cross country. All right, the Batman. All right, then.
Audio's
Vic, you
That's
seen
it.
the trailer already?
Just watched it. To be
All
honest,
right.
it doesn't.
All
Look
right, you'll give us your opinion.
All right, so I
Ooh.
feel like it had like its ups and downs. Like at first, I felt like I don't know, like I was like he doesn't look as. I guess it's in maybe a different timeline Batman, but he doesn't look like as advanced. Like it doesn't look like he's Endgame Batman like by any means. Like it doesn't look like the Batman that is fully living up to full power.
Mhm.
But I'll be honest, I do like some things, like how they had him looking kind of, I don't know, kind of like evil, like not really evil, but just kind of like, I don't know, like some
Twisted. He
setup.
was emo, bro.
Emo, but just like he just looks like a Batman that's just had it fucking up to here. You know what I mean? Like he's just like he's about to break or some shit. Like he didn't look too bad. Didn't look too bad.
Well, bro, if you've
Like-
watched your parents die 20 times over, wouldn't you have enough of it?
Oh, the comments are funny. They go one of the comments say DC said let's turn the brightness down to 10%. The next comment says, why is everyone saying the brightness is down to 10%? And then DC says Batman sparkles in the light, don't worry.
That's amazing. Oh, shout out to
I
whoever
love
the
it.
fuck wrote that comment. You made my night.
It's got almost 1,000 likes. Yeah,
It
definitely-
should.
I'm
dude.
sure
It
they're
should.
gonna take shots at him all fucking day. I mean, and I'd
But
be
you
with
raised
it
a
too.
good point last week. Fuck, what's his name? The Batman. No one. I can't. I'm horrible. Like you know me. Other guys. The actress and the other guys that was
Like,
the Batman.
Oh,
Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton. No one thought Michael Keaton would land it, and Michael Keaton did. So until the movie comes out, all I can do is talk shit. But I will at least see it, and I'll give the sparkly fuck his due, because I saw
Fuck
Batfleck,
that.
and I didn't think that was going to be as good.
Fuck that. Fuck that. He looks so upset.
Oh, we
Uh-oh.
lost Beast. Someone get
He's
another
the
clip.
First one.
Get
He's
another
the
clip.
First one.
He's the repeating offender.
Yeah, for real. Buy you an Ethernet cable for your birthday, homie.
We're gonna have to get him that hardwired dongle for his tablet. That's what it's gonna have
It
to be.
literally, it really just flickered and then stopped.
Vic, what you got?
What?
I thought I heard you say something. I'm sorry, brother.
No.
All right, look.
No, I'm ready for it.
I think he's upset. I think he's upset because Bella's dead. And that's why he looks so sad. The Batmobile, fire.
Love
Fire.
it.
I love the look of
I'm
the
mixed
Batmobile.
opinions on it. I'm mixed opinion. I like the early 2000s cartoony ones. That's the only reason I'm mixed opinion. I didn't like the Christian Bale Batmobile. I didn't like the tank, the tumbler. No, it was sick. Don't get me wrong. The concept was sick. The concept for the tank tumbler was sick. But
Man,
I like the cartoony aspects. I'll always be that guy, man. It's fucking comics. I like cartoony. Like Batman has a tactical tank. He does. It's used in the comics. But he doesn't roll around Gotham in that every fucking night. He just doesn't fucking do it. He rolls around a Batmobile. So the tank to me was just ever so slightly overkill for the Christian Nolan ones, but at the same time, the Christopher Nolan ones, the Christopher Nolan ones.
I was about to say, which one is he?
The Christopher Nolan ones were over the top. They were over the fucking top. So it did require the Bat tank. I agree with the Bat tank, but I would have preferred to see the Batcopter. I'd prefer to see more of that, like the Batjet, the Batcopter, whichever variation of that you want to go with.
What the fuck is this? 1969?
this
Wait.
looks like it's
We have
just
the Batcopter. He still has a Batcopter in the new comics, don't you? Don't you 69 me?
Man, look, Bruce Wayne probably has Batman wheelies.
He's got a
everything.
Batman big wheel. He just rides around the Batcave then.
He's got everything. He's got a Batman hoverboard. He's got a Batman Segway. The fucker has
Batman
money. So the
Segway.
fact
And
that
it
he
comes in
modified,
black.
the fact that he modified with shitty ass Home Depot paint, a Corvette and put some wings on it, I get your point, homie. The Christopher Nolan machines were Bruce Wayne having ridiculous money that his company did R&D for the military, and he just took those ideas and made them better.
And when the
So for me,
motorcycle
I'm
came out of it,
Good
fantastic.
with that. The suit is
Yeah.
shit. The logo is fire, but it's fucking thievery. Jeffrey Wright looks fucking amazing in it, but he's amazing in everything.
Everything. I'm so happy he's Gordon. Fuck every racist that says he shouldn't be.
amazing
Fuck them
in
all.
Everything. Colin Farrell looks. You can't even tell it's Colin Farrell. Yo,
Nope.
Vic, did you notice that was Colin Farrell in the trailer?
I didn't
The
realize
guy that
he
was in the
told me.
rain. That's the Penguin, homie. He looks fucking sick. Everything about this movie could have been amazing.
And that's the
But
other
they
thing. They're
fucked it
starting
up.
out with the Penguin, his actual arch nemesis.
who's the
Like,
villain in this movie? Who's his
Colin Farrell, the Penguin,
the Penguin.
Yeah.
the
And the
fucking
Riddler.
the fat dude?
the fat dude,
Yeah.
yeah, in the rain.
Look at him, he was like, "That's Colin Farrell?"
bro. So to pull that off and to put sparkly fuck in the movie is really upsetting to me. There was only one scene in the trailer where I enjoyed him being in it, and they asked him, "Who are you?" And instead of saying I'm Batman,
He
I'm
beat the
vengeance.
shit out of him.
A lot of people hated
and
on.
he
No,
beat
no,
the
no, 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 no,
shit
no,
out
no,
of
no, no,
him.
no, no. Hold on. Let's go
I'm
ahead and get this straight.
vengeance.
Dope Vic, you probably would have a better way of saying it. You gotta say it like, I'm vengeance. That's how he said it.
Nah,
Why you gotta call him out on that?
nah, he said I'm vengeance.
Vic,
He
I
was
love
dark.
you. Vic, you're not a baby cub. I love you.
But I'm just the only reason. Okay, don't get this wrong. Don't get it wrong.
Cheers.
Dope Vic,
Cheers to anyone
my
drinking.
dude, you know
He
what I'm
said
saying?
it with a deep voice. He was like, I'm vengeance.
He did it as deep
Yes.
as he could. I'm vengeance. Like it's still like even that was too deep for him.
I would take Christian Bale's. Christian Bale's voice.
See, I'm not the only
over,
one.
You know what I'm saying?
He can't say names either.
Pretty much.
Let
But
Jesus.
I will say
Latin
that was
Jesus.
possibly my favorite scene. Is when the guy asked him, "Who are you?" and he beat the shit of. That was like a Ben Affleck, a Batfleck shit. You know what I'm saying? He beat the dog shit out of that guy, and then says, "I'm vengeance."
I'm vengeance.
Everybody-
He says it.
Exactly
He says it
fine.
like Edward Cullen. I am vengeance.
Exactly.
All seductively.
Exactly.
Seductively.
Now I'm wondering. Now you know what? I'm wondering if they're gonna do it like they do every fucking preview. That they're gonna show certain things so that when it comes out in the movies,
All the best scenes.
this guy comes out with a fucking broad voice like "I'm vengeance," and you're like, "What the fuck just happened?"
No, dude, they're gonna do it like every other piece of shit that comes out anymore. They're gonna go ahead and like take out all the best scenes for the trailer, and then we're gonna get in there, and it's gonna be 2 hours of bullshit with 30 seconds of, "Oh, I saw that. I am vengeance."
In the hopes of, we get at least one good Batman soon.
Batfleck comes back.
Yeah, you go.
Yes, Ben Affleck does come out. He comes back for the Flash movie, and let's
so
go
hype on
ahead
that.
and put this out there now. He's not coming back as Batman.
No, he's coming back as
coming
Bruce
back
Wayne.
as Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
It's
Spoilers.
his send-off.
But
I
he
mean-
did a decent Bruce. He did a decent older
He
Bruce
did.
that was a little hardened.
He did.
Like he got the skepticism of Bruce Wayne down, like the untrusting
Fourth best
nature.
Batman.
Yeah,
Fourth best
Yeah.
Batman.
Fourth best. I'll give you that.
if he can pull up the character? I mean, in this guy's defense, right? Like, let's just give this guy a small little chance. He got
Can't do
offered a role in a movie that was gonna be a hit, like a vampire movie. Like, you would have took it in his case. Like, he
I
became
mean, you're not
rich.
wrong.
So what if he has other traits that we haven't seen? Because to us, he's the fucking vampire sparkling guy. But what
Well,
if he did other things? What if he
Cedric-
had other abilities?
Cedric Diggory wasn't that good, but they didn't give him a chance in Harry Potter. I haven't
Only
seen The
thing I liked him in.
Lighthouse, so I can't really say much about The Lighthouse, but if you can't act with Willem Dafoe, it's your own fucking problem. Like, I'm sorry, that's the truth. If you can't act alongside of Willem Dafoe, it's your own fucking problem. That's
A
my
Schrodinger's cat.
dude. That's my
Spearmint can
problem
act
with Brie
Willem Dafoe.
Larson. That's my problem with Brie Larson. If you are stiff when you're working off of Samuel L. Jackson for the entire movie, that's your fucking problem. You brought a stiffness to the role. I'm not hating on you because you're a chick, and I'm not hating on you because you're you. But
You're just
you
a
were
shitty actor.
fucking tight. No, that not even a shitty actor. I love her in Scott Pilgrim. I love her as Envy.
Brie Larson was wait.
That's
as who?
Envy. Envy is Brie Larson, bruh. Yeah, Scott Pilgrim's ex-girlfriend, and Superman is her
Really?
boyfriend, the vegan fuck.
No,
Try
I know
me.
that.
Yeah,
I know that. No, you're absolutely right. And what's his face? Oh God,
Chris Evans is
I
one of
knew-
her exes. Yep.
I know, but I
But-
didn't realize that was Allison Brie.
Brie Larson is
Brie
Envy.
Larson.
Oh, Brie Larson.
Brie
Sorry,
Larson
wrong,
is
wrong
Envy.
Brie.
All right, so each and every one of us has got our little fucking shits all fucked up today. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, we're all good. So, but no,
I don't think Vic has.
That's
Well,
my problem,
telepathy.
though. If you
Telepathy.
can't play off of
Telepathy,
someone
yes.
that renowned of an actor's charisma, like Willem Dafoe or Samuel L. Jackson, it's your own fucking problem. So I can't base, even if The Lighthouse is good, I can't base that off of Robert Patterson or whatever his name is. I have to base that off of Willem Dafoe because it's fucking Dafoe, dude. It's goddamn Dafoe.
Yeah, you're
But
right.
I will give leeway till we have
Not
gotten-
even not everybody could be like Jason Momoa, fucker. Okay?
Yeah, you can't make the superhero into you. Like, dude, I love that meme that says that, what is it? Aquaman, or Momoa doesn't dress like Aquaman. Aquaman dresses like Momoa. That's entirely the truth, bro. So, like, not everyone can be that person. Not everyone can be Robert Downey Jr. and change the way that a character is written because you're so good in the role. Like, it just doesn't
Fair enough.
happen. But
Chat him up too.
I will give Robert Pattinson the chance. And what was that about the chat, Vic? My bad.
So they're just everyone's tearing him apart. They're all, they're
Yeah, I
all.
love it. I fucking love it.
I mean, you
Nah.
know what? Somebody says something good. Just
Eric
don't have
IRL,
expectations.
appreciate you.
Go in with no expectations, so there's no disappointment. If you like it, then be pleasantly surprised.
Exactly. That's where I come from with it. I'll always give a Batman a chance. It's that
Right?
simple.
Don't treat it like an Iron Man, where you know it's going to be a great movie.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
Go-
a good
He's
way
a
to put it.
shitty human being.
it's
He
not a
may
Marvel
be,
movie that you know
But
is
it's
going
still
to be good.
Batman. Oh
a shitty
boy, why you
human
gotta throw
being.
that? I was so on your side till you threw that extra jab. If I could smack you through this, boy. It may
He's
be
a
a,
shitty
it's
human
not a
being.
Marvel movie, but it may be good. Suck my ass. I hate you.
Wow.
No.
What a
bro.
straw.
Nah, bro. I'll give it the chance, but I'm just letting it out there now. It's live. Anyone can clip this. You fuck it up, Patterson. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna tear you
Yo,
apart
flat.
in any way that I can. I don't care that I'm a nobody right now. I might just get famous from insulting you. Try me.
The collective is going to come for you as a whole, as many bodies as we have, and we're going to
This
come
sounds
hard, and we're going to come fast. And when you ask who we are, we're going to say we're vengeance.
This is that dirty real quick.
I always come fast and hard. I'm sorry.
To Drake music.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Look, let's talk some good DC, man. We talked Wonder Woman. Shout out to Gal Gadot. Shout out to Wonder Woman.
Shout out to Gal
1984.
Gadot anymore, bro. I want to just take an extra moment on her, bro. I'm still enamored with her. Iraqi Special Forces, Fast Five with
Israeli
Shaw,
Special
or
Forces.
Israeli. Thank you.
You gonna get a shot, Hobie.
Seriously.
Where you at, bro? Where you at? You've seen it. It's been me and
Yeah,
only
you,
me.
You might be beat. You
It's
might
been
be
me and
beating
only
me
me.
at this point.
Yeah, this was a fresh bottle. Let's go.
Oh, his bottle's getting a lot lower, Vic. than-
Yeah, for real. All right, let's
Yeah.
talk something good in the DC universe.
Let's talk
Let's
about
talk-
the video games that have come out.
Oh, but okay, so let's talk video games and let's segue. Let's talk Suicide Squad and the fucking
Yeah.
game, dog.
Yo, Pete Davidson and Suicide Squad. Yo, I'm so excited for that. The dude from SNL that was with Ariana Grande. Bro, calm down. It ain't that big. We all know that.
Yeah, nah, you're right.
It don't require the whole shirt. Just the corner.
The vigorous action does, though. The violence does.
Little do you know,
vengeance.
he pops off and pops on.
I literally beat it off, and when I'm done, I'm vengeance.
But no, bro,
Suicide Squad
I'm
game.
excited about the Suicide Squad lineup. I like that Nathan Fillion's going to be in there. Just a shout out to him because we mentioned Firefly earlier. I'm really excited because I think he's going to get beaten to death with his own arms. If anyone has ever read into Arms Pop Off Boy, I think is his fucking name, that's essentially who they're thinking that he's going to be, and it's a superhero. Yeah, it's a superhero with the power of detachable limbs, and he dies by getting beaten to death with his own arms. And I want to see that happen to Nathan
Detachable
Fillion.
limb.
Pete Davidson's gonna be Dick Hertz. I think that's amazing. I think he got to pick his own character just for that name. And then they're bringing back the chick from Birds of Prey. I was actually really excited to see her on the lineup.
Margot Robbie.
No, not Margot Robbie. Actually, that's not who I'm talking about. Alice Bagheera, Sol Solera, the detective that joined up with the Birds and Birds of Prey. I liked the Birds of Prey movie. It could have been better.
Oh, wasn't it Rosie Perez?
Rosa Perez is she's in Birds of Prey, but not the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about here. I'll pull her up on the stream here real quick. Go ahead and give Alice Bargara, I think that's her last name. Give her a shout out here.
And yes, we saw the Black Adam. We're gonna get to that in just a moment.
Yeah,
was
we're
just
all
responding to the
excited
chat.
on Black Adam. Yeah, don't think that anyone's gonna do that.
Yeah, for real.
But no,
I
really
think I'm gonna do
excited
one of
about
those
this.
rock. Well, real quick, what I will do for the Soch, if you guys get on, is I'm gonna go ahead and put the Rock through the same treatment that the rest of us went through tonight. So check us out this weekend on rotation of Discord
Wow,
TV, and I'm gonna put a
female
couple
Rock.
of people. I don't have to put Robert Pattinson through it though because he already looks so.
He's already a bitch. I'll just say.
I'm gonna put him through a male filter. I'm gonna see what he looks like as a bearded dude. That's my next move. Facts.
Wow.
Rotation _ TV on Instagram. It's coming out this weekend.
Wow, the
Check us
hardest
out,
shit
y'all.
you can do. Yo, did y'all see John
Fucking
Cena?
mad.
Because we did the wrestling thing last week. Did y'all see that John Cena made it into Suicide Squad? He's gonna be Peacemaker. The
Yeah.
douchey Captain America.
Douchey fucking Captain America. Yeah, man.
That's right, man. And Idris Elba, coming up as Bloodsport. Yo, I love Bloodsport. And I'm really
I'm a
happy
fan. I gotta say.
they didn't recast Deadshot. Instead of recasting Deadshot with Idris Elba, they just gave him a whole nother character that's similar, and that's Bloodsport, who's actually a little more gruesome, in my opinion. So I like that.
What's the game about? Because I'm really excited because our resident gamer is going to have to tackle this for us. Because there's an Avengers game coming out, and we all pretty much know what that looks like. You know, you get to be each character, you know, in certain situations. You choose your powers, and they have the main chick, which is, she has the big hands. I want to say it's Kamala something. You know,
Kamala
I can't
Khan,
really speak too
dude,
much
Miss
on that.
America. Or,
Kamala Khan.
not Miss, yeah, it is Miss America. Never mind, you're right. Yeah, she's got the super growing fist. Kamala Khan's
What's the
shit.
Suicide Squad game look like?
It's called Kill the Justice League, and it's by Rocksteady Games, Rocksteady Studios. So I can't remember all they've done, but it's a big name. I think they're the ones that do the Batman Arkham Asylum and stuff like that. But it's essentially just gonna be just like the Avengers, only from the Suicide Squad perspective of trying to take out the Justice League and stuff like that. Like a villain-based game, RPG with the Suicide Squad characters. So that's going to be really cool. I hope that King Shark is in it. That's my favorite of the Suicide Squad. King Shark is a shark, and he's a deity.
Yep.
He's a fucking
Love the
deity.
name. Love the name.
Yeah, no, King Shark's fucking awesome. King Shark's got a recent resurgence in the fandom because King Shark is kind of the centerpiece for the Harley Quinn animated show with Harley Quinn. If y'all haven't seen it, fantastic show. Love every second of it.
It's hilarious, actually. I've been catching it on YouTube here and there.
I like that they're starting to embrace the relationship between Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. That's a fantastic relationship to grow, especially after everything Harley Quinn has been through. And they touched on that in Birds of Prey, so I'm really hoping that the next Suicide Squad will tease Poison Ivy. At the end of it, it's like a post-credit scene or something, and maybe run into that relationship live action, too. Mostly because of Margot Robbie. Like, I'll be honest, that's a very biased opinion.
She's Australian, no?
I don't
Okay.
know, but her acting is nice.
Oh yeah, dude. When she was navigating The Big Short, or she was narrating The Big Short, and she was in the tub with the
Never heard it.
glass of champagne. The Big Short. Who's
Never
never
heard
of it?
her. I've never seen it, and I've never heard her natural accent. I
Oh
knew that
my
she was Australian,
goodness,
but I've never heard her natural accent.
dude! Top of your watch list. They made a movie. The dude who did, oh god, what movie did he do before Big Short? Steve Carell, Christian Bale, um, oh
Really?
god, Ryan Gosling, and it's basically a movie about the housing bubble the housing bubble bursting. So they did
Oh.
this whole thing about how it went down, but they have real people come in. Oliver Stone comes in. Harley Quinn comes in. Shout out to oh my god, what's her name? I'm gonna beat
Margot
myself
Robbie?
tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna beat myself in a good way and a bad way. Margot Robbie.
Wrong, bro. Wrong. This is the gal stream. Control yourself.
Wait, not that far. Great movie, and she's in a tub and she's narrating in like IRL, like so she's giving intake on what happened. Great fucking movie. But my question to y'all was this, and Vic, I'm gonna need your commitment on this, brother. So you're our resident gamer, and shout out to No Eye Holes earlier. She asked, could we all game? And Panda, is this possible? Is there a way for us to game on the stream where we all just kind of jump in something and play together and talk some shit like we are right now?
Yeah, absolutely, actually. So Vic and I are both gamers in that sense. Vic is a little more the gameplay base, but I'm more of like the interactive base for my gameplay. But there's absolutely a way for all of us to do that. What we can do, and I've already tossed it up in a little bit. I do a game called Marbles on Stream for my stream. So there's one that like it's not really playing a game, but it's interactive in that form. And then there are ways that we can bring other gamers in for all of us to play on here. We can either launch it through this, or we can co-host it through all of our independent Twitches and get anyone involved. Always down to engage with our viewers in any way. Definitely down to game, throw a little casual conversation around. In the coming days, we're gonna have a Discord set up specifically to our rotation. That way we can kind of coordinate stuff like that and engage with our viewers a little more personally. So be on the lookout for that in the future as well.
Look forward to that.
Want to do a shout out to No Eye Holes real quick. Had a great comment in here. There's no Batman, or there's a Batman cartoon movie, Batman Kills the Justice League. It's fire. I wonder if it'd be similar to that. Could be. That's
I don't think Batman kills the Justice League, but it's
Batman
called
versus Justice League.
Actually, it's called Doom.
Doom that's Doom? I thought there was one that's actually no. That's the comic line. Comic line has Batman against the Justice League. I don't think I've seen the Doom animated movie actually.
Hold on, I'm gonna find out right now. Batman movies. That's what I gotta look up.
She corrected Doom. She even corrected. Yep. See, that's my problem.
Like,
I'm so spread out.
While I'm working, I watch the movies. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Batman had the kill file and Ra's al steals it. Now, is that the one where Batman... No, I know that's a different one. Where Batman and Oliver orchestrate to take out Superman?
No, that is actually Dark Knight Returns 2.
Okay. That's a good one. That's a great one. That shows exactly how good Oliver is, but also how good Bruce is at strategically planning.
Yes. So what it's actually Justice League Doom, and it's not that Ra's steals it. It's and I remember this correctly. Mirror Master comes up, sneaks through the Batmobile, grabs the file through the thing, and it's actually oh my god, I have his name on the tip of my tongue. But
yeah, you do.
I knew you were gonna say that shit. But it was damn it, it was he's immortal. He's been living throughout time. I can't remember his fucking name. He's
Dorian Gray.
No, not
no.
Good throw out, but not in DC. Dorian Gray, you don't hear that name enough. I would do that. I would take the Dorian Gray deal. The painting, I would take that.
For those of you who don't know, Dorian Gray traded his life's. He got immortality for trading it for a painting, but as long as the painting wasn't viewed upon because of vanity, he could live forever. And if somebody viewed upon his painting, then his youth was tied up. He aged in the painting and didn't age in real life.
There's
Arkham
different
Knight
variations too,
is
where
the
if he sees
other
it, turns out.
Video game announced. Is that a fighting game?
God.
Arkham Knight is
fighting
game.
What is it?
Oh my.
Vandal Savage. By the way, sorry. She was No Eye Host. Thank you, Vandal Savage. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Vandal Savage? Shit.
Yes. Let me tell you, look that guy up. that he is an underrated villain. Immortal, extremely strong as shit. You know what I'm saying? And he's been there throughout all of time. I'm talking about since the Big Bang, the whole nine. Like that guy is pretty fucking hit. So, but yeah, watch Hit. It's a very good movie. It goes through the cycles of how I'm saying Batman would get back or literally defend the world from the Justice League. And there was a line that Superman had asked him in the end of that movie. He goes, "How could you sit there and have a backup plan to defeat all of us?" He goes, "You're crazy if you don't."
He's right though. With all the
Yes.
power that's like just held in the Justice League, each one of them have to be ready, including like Barry. Just take Barry Allen for an example. If Barry ever switched, that is one of the most dangerous supervillains out there because of the way his mind works and his speed together. That is, it's a volatile combination if he was decide to turn sides. It really is, because how are you going to stop him? How are you going to stop a mind that works on that level and something you can't physically catch? He has beaten Superman in many foot races. I don't care what that actually says, because I've read the comic lines. They tie so fucking much, they go back and forth. No, they do that so you don't lose faith in Superman. Barry Allen's faster. It's that fucking simple.
Fact.
Mm-hmm.
So, but no, to answer your question about the Gotham Knights, it's not a fighting game like that. It's not like a Mortal Kombat. It's an action game just like all the rest of them, like Arkham Asylum and all that. It's gonna be really good though. All of them are good. They always release some type of new gameplay mechanics in the Batman movie or the Batman games that go into other games, and it's always great. Now I do know for a fact that they're going to be releasing Batwoman in this one, and I'm pretty sure she's going to be a playable character. And Barbara Gordon just doesn't get enough screen time in anything, and she's a badass fucking character. So
Is she gonna be in the wheelchair?
Killing Joke.
I
Killing
hate
Joke.
you. Shut up. Why does everyone she doesn't get the right airtime, okay? She doesn't get the right airtime. The Killing Joke is
Wheeling
dark,
herself at
bro.
people.
For anyone who hasn't
She's
seen The
horrible.
Killing Joke, just watch The Killing Joke and then come back and bitch at us for telling you to watch the Killing Joke. It's
It
horrible.
was a good fucking movie.
It's fantastic.
sad.
It's fantastic, but
sad.
it's severely sad. It even wraps up in the end. Batman and Joker are laughing together. That's not the way that movie should end. That's not the way that went.
Hold on. So I'm glad you say that. I love the way that movie ended simply because it shows the dynamic.
Oh, absolutely.
The dynamic that Batman and Joker fucking have. And my son had asked me, real quick. My son had asked me, why is Batman and Joker laughing? And I said, because though they are enemies, they are, and I think Heath Ledger said it correctly. We're doomed to do this throughout the end of time.
Have you seen one of the parallels where the Joker ends it? The Joker doesn't allow Batman to do it, man. He doesn't. He won't allow Batman to stain his hands in that way. He snaps his own neck. Just as a spoiler for the comics to everybody. In the comics, the Joker throws his head and snaps his own neck so Batman doesn't have to, because he puts Batman in a position to where Batman's finally going to have to. Though they're arch
And he said he's going to take the blame.
Yep. Though they are arch enemies, at their core, they are also each other's best friends in opposite sides. It's a really unique dynamic between those two.
Yes. So, yeah, I honestly, I love the way that shit
I loved
ended.
it, but as dark as it was, having those two's dynamic show as friends at the end, laughing, that just made it an even darker tone to it. It made it show just how detached Bruce and Batman are from the rest of their world and the rest of their life. Like, fuck, Batman doesn't even care after Wonder Woman flops back and forth. Like, just to be honest about it, Wonder Woman embraces herself. She flops back and forth between Clark and Batman a couple times in the comics. And, like, Batman doesn't really blink an eye. He's like, okay, I'm gonna keep it going. There's one line where he gets really butthurt. There's one storyline where he gets really butthurt. But overall, man, Batman is severely detached from everything. His life, his money, his own personal livelihood. Like, he doesn't give a fuck, man. Bruce throws himself into he begs for death a lot of the times. But I got us a little off topic on there from Gotham Knights. My bad.
It's all good. I asked. I mean, I initiated that. I wanted to know what the games were like. I'm excited to see our boy Dope Vic do his thing in these games for y'all. And if we can make something happen where we can all game together, and if it's an MMORPG other than Call of Duty, I'm all about it.
Or it can't be like an RPG really. Like, it would have to be something like It doesn't have to be like something hard like Fortnite. There's a game called Fall Guys. It's super cartoonish, but
We've been getting into
everybody's
Fall Guys at this house. That's a good party game.
yeah.
It's a good
Fall
party
Guys
game,
would
but
be fun for
it's all console though. It's not available on PC yet, is it?
It's on PC. I have
Oh,
it.
okay.
The thing is, I don't know if it's cross-platform, but it's not a demanding game. We could probably all
No,
play
no.
it on PC. Yeah.
What the fuck is Fall Guys?
You have to look it up. It's a good plug, but it's more or less a party mini game that everyone gets into and like fucks around with each other. It's got different tracks, different loops. It's kind of like a waddle race game is the best way to put it.
I will win. I'm vengeance.
I'm vengeance. No,
Black
Fall
Adam,
Guys
yo.
is for fun. So Black
Black
Adam.
Adam.
Yo, I'm
Oh
ready.
my
Amora Vincent
God.
brought it up. Shout out to Amora Vincent. She asked us about Black Adam. I'm gonna ask you, Panda.
Seriously.
Tell us about it.
Yo,
Drive
I'm
it
ready
home.
for anything Shazam. Anything Shazam world related. I love Shazam. And Black Adam is a great addition to the DC fandom right now because it helps.
Balance.
It does. It helps balance everything. And it gives us. Because Black Adam is not just specifically a villain. He's really not. He does his own thing in a lot of the ways. Like, he's definitely a negative entity, but he's definitely also an anti-hero. Like, he'll get into his own fucking shit. He'll do what he has to do. Let's just put it that way. I'm not going to do any spoilers to comic lines. I want everybody to look up Black Adam a little bit.
Let's go ahead and get into that.
Like the way that he fucking like bounces out and fucking starts like. So who was it? He cause he defends it's not Metropolis at one point. I feel like it's China City. It's Wonder Woman's territory, where he gets in and defends against magic users because Superman can't at one point. And like he just so happens to like fucking just pop the fuck up for no reason. And that's like a big part of Black Adam's thing is he's a rogue all the way around. He does whatever the fuck he pleases, whenever the fuck he pleases. But it's one of the most innate on-site conflicts between him and Shazam. Like if there's an on-site beef, those two can't look at each other.
So I'm going to say this. He actually started out a hero.
Did he? I did not know that about Black Adam.
Justice Society of America. That was one of his team affiliations. So he did start off as a hero, and I think that's what this movie is going to touch on. Is the fact that he starts off as a hero, but he has a difference of opinion, and they have to challenge that. So much like anybody who goes rogue, they're going to sit there and challenge that shit. And I think honestly, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, is
fantastic to play that
perfect person.
duality.
Yes, absolutely.
And you said it was what? It was Justice what? Justice Society?
Justice Society of America.
I did not know that he started out in Justice Society. I have never known
Because
that
that's what he's
before.
bringing up. Those are the ones that he's bringing out in the movies.
Oh, so he's pulling from an older storyline with that too. That makes it even better. That makes it a lot better. Curative multiverse. Oh, just like
I love it. I fucking love it.
Okay.
And the fact that he even in that preview, he puts that the DC universe will never be the same.
I'm just gonna put up this one little bit of fan art as the Rock as Black Adam. Look at that shit. This shit's fucking sick.
But they put out like CGI shit during fandom. Like
I think
they
that's what some
literally-
of this is. I think that's what some of this that I'm putting up right
yeah,
now.
that's some of what they had at fandom.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I didn't get to watch as much as you wanted to. You know, trying to be here for that's definitely from fandom. That's what they showed. They did a whole cartoon. And he introduced it like he looked like what's his face from Jumanji.
Braveheart?
Trevor Heartstone or something Braveheart.
Yeah.
Heartstone or whatever the fuck it was.
Well, yeah, whatever. It is.
Well, how about we do this, fellas? Let me ask y'all this, because it is getting late and people got to get ready for this Brandy versus Monica. So if people are gonna break up, they get your fucking in now. How about next week we do a rock stream? People, if y'all are interested in that, put that in the chat for us. Let us know if y'all want to see The Rock next week. We did wrestling last week. We did, we do comics, we do music, we do everything. If y'all would like to see a Dwayne Johnson type stream, even a Maui stream, because I mean, if we want to tie it together on some, music, cartoons, comics, movies, The Rock as an icon, all of that stuff. If that's what y'all want to see, we're here for y'all. So If that's what y'all are potentially interested, let us know. We'd love to do a rock stream. We're trying to think what the next one's going to be, and I'm all about that life. How you guys feel about that, fellas?
I'm down with it.
I'm
I'm
down.
100% down with it. And Amora dropped up our Black Adam trailer. Love, I can only put just a couple seconds of it on here because of restrictions.
It's a test stream, fam. I mean, we had some audio cuts. Fuck it. If we got to play it and just for
I'm
2
not
seconds,
trying to be. Yeah, that's what I put here. I've got a couple here in the second. Dude, this shit looks sick. And, like,
Sexy
I
ass
love. Yeah, I'm telling you, I love the concept they did with him. I don't think they could have cast this any better than who they did with it. And I wouldn't be surprised if he brings a certain feel to the role that they start writing the character in the comics after the way he portrays it on screen, just because of the presence that The Rock has. I could definitely see him being one of those that they morph the character to act more like the actor than the other way around. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
fact.
So I
Pulse
think...
check. How's everybody feeling? Everybody still
I
good
feel
to
amazing.
Alive and ready to go, bro. I'm still...
Vic, I know you had a long day and you being a trooper right now. 12:55. How you feeling, man? We about to do this all chatter aside, everybody. Hey,
Where you at? Where you at? Let's see it, boy.
No,
Don't you hold me up an empty cup. Where's the bottle?
Well, no, you can't really see how much is left in there. You really
I
can't.
can see
like-
you
Yeah, we
down to
can.
there. You down to
Yeah, we
right there.
can.
That light shows.
yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Vic, talk to me, man. I know you've been up since like 7 this morning, man, and you've been a straight trooper. Talk to me. How you feeling?
Like, let's do some all chatter aside. Let's
I
get
think
that.
Alright,
that's a
let-
good time.
let's
I think it's a
get-
good time.
All
get
right,
this
guys.
going,
New
guys.
segment. Panda, fill them in on how this works. Fill them in on the order, and let them know what this is, and let's get this popping.
Absolutely, guys. So we're starting up a new segment tonight. We're calling it All Chatter Aside. What we're wanting to do is engage with those of you who've made it in through the end. We know it's a Friday night. We really appreciate everyone sacrificing your evening to come hang out with
You
us.
ain't got no
We
place to be.
quarantine. Man, I ain't got no place to be, but I know some of y'all have a life.
Ain't nobody got no place to be, man.
So we appreciate everyone. So we want to give back. We want to give everyone a chance because we're running through so many topics. We're talking through so much. We don't get to appreciate the chat as much as we would like to. So we want this to be our segment of the chat where people are talking with us, where you are giving us stuff you want to talk about, filling in those things that we've missed, and let us just give back to you all because you give so much to us with these. I mean, not for nothing, but tonight we've hit all the way up to 2122 followers. We've maintained 2122 viewers. We've maintained 10 viewers minimum this whole night.
2010.
2010, yeah. And we're only a couple streams in. This is a whole new thing, so we can't appreciate the support enough, and we want to engage with you all. We want to talk with you all, see what more about what you want to see, and what we can do to grow, and what you all would like to talk about in our future casts. So,
And no topics taboo. Well, some topics are taboo, but about 90% is off the count. If you guys want to know what my cup size is, if you want to know what Beast eats for breakfast, if you want to know what, Vic, does Vic sit on the toilet ass naked or with clothes on, because I hear that there are people that shit ass naked, and whether Panda can really fly or not. No topics off limits. Put it in the chat. First question.
Beast with a
Hey,
sippy
Beast
cup.
with the sippy
I
cup.
just wanna point
Beast,
that
what's
out
up
there.
with your sippy cup, homie?
All right, so I'm gonna tell you, I don't have shot glasses like normal good fucking people. So yeah, I had to improvise. My poor daughter's gonna be like, "Daddy,
Why does it smell funny? It smells funny.
why does it smell like that?" Like Grace, just
Why
keep
does it
it
smell
down.
like when I have a
Just
cut?
drink your juice, baby doll. Just drink your juice. You'll feel better later.
Go take a nap.
Oh my god.
Which I'm very surprised she hasn't woken up yet.
I love you,
That's
baby.
it.
I love you.
Timeline on the conspiracy talk and telepathy.
Ooh.
Super interested in this topic. That's Vic. That's all
That's a
you. No
great
Eyes Hole
one.
wants to know what's the timeline on the conspiracy talk and telepathy, or as you would say, telepathy.
I mean, I can't
You
really
read
give
my
an
mind.
exact time frame. Like we said before, like we want to branch out into
Is
the
that-
hunt for answers. What happened?
Sorry, one of the chats, one of the comments in the chat threw me the fuck off. I'm sorry, I didn't mean.
No,
to
no, that's the next. That's why I
It's
fucking bursted in laughter.
glitched. My
Yeah,
stepsister
yeah,
is stuck in the dryer. Is that taboo? Yes, absolutely. Stay the fuck away. Get off of Pornhub. Walk away, sir.
So like the conspiracy talks, man. I can say this. I can say for sure, like very soon. Like I'm hoping for maybe within the next week. But I just don't want to say an exact time just in case I can't meet it. Like,
oh shit. Okay,
I
are
can-
we talking off the cuff?
I can hang. I can
No.
help out a little bit with Vic on this one because
I don't know. I don't know the exact time frame, but I know that we all want to do more conspiracy stuff. It's a fun subject. Everybody loves talking
Fifford.
conspiracies. I love talking conspiracies.
So I can actually let me fill in a little bit on that too, because like in case everyone doesn't know, I'm part producer. I help manage the channel on this. I help kind of organize a lot. What we're trying to go for, the reason I keep labeling them fourth or Ford and fifth, is because we're doing some test streams right now. We're getting the whole thing going. We're trying to build up a little momentum. We're getting used to doing this. This is something new to all of us, and we're wanting to make the best out of it. So conspiracies and hunting for answers is absolutely as of now our first spin-off podcast that we're working forward. We're going to go ahead and again, Dope Vic is going to take the lead on that, which we couldn't be more happy about him taking the lead on it. He's going to knock it out of the park. He's got a lot of good conversations, a lot of good thoughts that we're ready to get out there. But as anything else that's a work in progress, we're trying to get through it. So with the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, each one of these we're trying to do 7 test rolls before we solidify the idea that we're working on. So we've got about 3 more on this podcast before we're actually solidified, and then we're going to have a serious conversation about what day of the week and what time we're going to be trying to go with the conspiracy and roll that out as a timeline. So we will make sure to update on that since we have a lot of engagement on this segment, and Dope Vic has a lot of love for this segment. So he's ready to get going. We're ready to get going. It's just a work in progress.
I'm definitely excited to do it. I'm sure you guys are excited to start, hearing more conspiracy talk. Like I said, everybody loves it. Just so you know, I'm already working on subjects. My brain is flooded with conspiracy topics, so I'm not going to disappoint. When that time does come, of course, every week we're going to get our conspiracies in, but when that time does come, it's going to be conspiracy madness in here. It's going to be a whole bunch.
Conspiracy madness.
And it's going to be some fun shit, yo.
We're gonna be
gonna
fun
go all the
fans.
way to- Yeah.
I got a question
man.
though.
I saw somebody
can I
who
be
wants
a
to
part of
talk
this?
time travel. What up? You part of
I
whatever
want to
you
know if I
want.
could be a part of this.
You could be a part of whatever.
I don't know if I
part of it,
want
baby.
Beast a part of that, man. It's going to be hard to run a conspiracy channel with someone who doesn't believe anything.
Well, you got to think about it. I got to be able to
he
challenge
does.
y'all motherfuckers. I'm just saying.
Maybe me and Vic maybe Vic just wants to go all the way down the rabbit hole. He can go all the way down that bitch, bro.
Conspiracy too touchy? I will say no, it is not, because
No, bro, we'll go in on 9/11.
yeah. It's been long enough that we can definitely talk about that, and I have some really interesting, theories about that. I don't want to spoil like what I want to say about that, but we can definitely go down that rabbit hole. I would love to tell you guys some facts and some conspiracies about that.
And to mention
I remember
to
that.
address all the time travel in here, yo, can't wait. I got some videos. Oh boy.
Let's bring up an old question. I'm going to bring up 2 points. An old point was time travel. If you live for 1,000 years, are you technically a time traveler? We talked about that last week. If you haven't had the chance to see the stream, it'll be on the YouTube channel. Just search for Rotation TV right now. We're the one that comes up. You already know the logo if you're here. Get on that, and you'll see last week's where we talked time travel. And if you lived for a long period of time, are you technically a natural time traveler? Second, shout out to Amora Vincent for bringing up something important. Right now, Friday nights are our escape, and we want it to be your escape for all the crazy shit that's going outside and going on outside of the world. And when you're peeking through the blinds like it's the zombie fucking apocalypse, because you're in a place where shit is crazy, we want this to be an escape. But as we get closer to that big national event that's coming up in November, we will start to talk current events and we will start to talk those things. But for right now, we just want this to be your fun time. We just want you guys to come out, have fun, and leave the world outside your door, proverbially. So we will do current events pretty soon. But again, y'all are asking real weak questions. Like, for me, if I had the opportunity to ask these dudes this, I would ask Beast what his nipple rings look like.
They're sparkly,
Invisible.
they're dangly,
They're
and just so everyone knows, they hang down to here. He likes the tassels.
Them
So,
bitches hit the floor sometimes. I like to drag.
Yeah, I got us for about, maybe 15 more minutes, and we want y'all to really, enjoy this. So what else I got for me? Because time travel's coming. That's all going to happen as a part of Hunting for Answers. And there are other things coming out. But come on, somebody throw us a curveball. Somebody give a question that, embarrass me. Make me blush on stream. Have me do
That's
another
hard
spit
to
take,
do.
Any question possible. Let's hear it. Okay, wait, don't ask any questions, possibly. That shit can turn left real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's
Yeah, for
that
real.
big. Just let me go ahead and get it out of the way. It's that big.
The
You don't even know
groundhog
what
didn't
that
see his
is.
shadow.
My nipple? Yes, it is.
He looks Beast looks like the guy. Looks like Tim Curry from fucking Scary Movie 2.
Check the chat.
Damn.
What was saying? He had
Who doesn't have pants on?
Still touchy. It was
I
6
like that
bucks on the
question.
towers.
I
got mine on.
I got pants on.
Y'all have
I'm
already
a
seen
dog.
me
I had
walking
that
up and
pants
down.
on, damn it.
Yeah,
I
y'all
bet
already seen me.
I bet it's Vic.
I bet it's Vic. Vic's just sitting there in his boxers.
No. He's actually walked in and out. So yeah, not that I was watching, homie. I'm sorry.
Tonight, everyone's
No.
wearing pants. Other nights, not so much. Sorry, I'll own that one. I
Adamora-
podcasted already half naked.
Adamora,
He's
you're
always
absolutely
wearing
right.
underwear.
We do want to know what future content is. You know, we just want to open it up to y'all. We don't want you to feel bashful. We don't want you to feel y'all can't talk about anything in here. It's all chatter aside. It's about what you guys want. So yeah, future topics, we've got these noted. Trust me, we've got somebody who's sitting there taking notes on what you guys want to see, and you will see those on those future streams. So we will talk time travel. We will talk 9/11. We will
You already
talk.
got Dope Vic engaged over there. I see him in the chat. He's already ready. Look at him. He's like, wait a minute, we're already pulling for some answers right now.
I
Man.
just don't want anybody to think like obviously like we're still kind-hearted people. Like we're not gonna start disrespecting
No.
anything, like the tragicness of what happened. Like we're just gonna
Seriously.
talk if it's in that subject. Like I said in the comments, we're just talking about one specific line, like what caused it, not in any way, shape, or form disrespecting the lives lost or anything like that. Like we're still good people.
And I
We're
mean,
gonna
not for nothing,
disrespect
most of us have ties to the city from that area.
Right. I was
so-
in New York when it happened. I was a kid, but I mean, a lot of us have ties.
Yeah.
I'll
Let me
share
go ahead
my
and say this
story.
real quick.
Go ahead,
Let me
B.
go ahead and say this real quick.
I gotta hit
Amore-
the head. I'll be right back. I'm gonna just go ahead and own that right now.
Gotcha.
Don't take too long.
Ooh. So Amora is actually a really good friend of mine, and she knows me. She knows me to be a kind-hearted person. But I'm gonna say this, and she can attest to this one. I'm an asshole. I am an asshole, but it's to those who are more deserving towards it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're kind-hearted people, but I'm an asshole to people who fucking deserve that shit.
I'm a passive aggressive asshole. At least that's the name I've been given by the stream. Uh-oh. He's gone. Second time. Inadvertently. It's just me and Vic. Vic, you ready? Let's do it.
Accidentally clicking his end button or something. There's no way.
The stream did not like that shit. The stream did not like that.
Mark
So, no, he's an
Zuckerberg is
asshole.
not happy.
Get him out.
Mark
No.
Zuckerberg is not happy. That's why we
They
get
like
no
me
love
for
on
that one.
Facebook. That's why we're getting no love on Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg is zero
Probably.
since we showed his
Yeah.
clown picture. And well, if we get blocked for saying his name this time, then we totally know it's him. So Mark
Yeah.
Zuckerberg, I am vengeance. Come and get some, fucker.
Man, I really got kicked off for that shit, didn't I?
You got zucked.
Really?
Shout out to Glitch. Shout out to my German brother. Glitch is my friend Sven.
I just now
He-
realized who that is. Now, thank you for
Yeah,
reminding.
he's from Germany, and he says his name is Glitched because this is what he does to you when we jump in the car. We go into the autobahn. When he speeds off, it's glitched.
Yeah, I
Talk to
want to
me.
say this real quick.
Talk to me.
Dope Vic. Yo, you know I got nothing but love for you, man. You my dude, man. You know what I'm saying? I only push your buttons because, you know what I'm saying? I love the reaction. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. I will admit this now.
Pants.
I am not a Little Wayne fan, but I do listen to a few of his songs.
That's all
But I gotta give you credit, man. You know what I'm saying? You take that
Pick
disrespect, you take
up.
the respect.
That cup is 7 inches, but his hands are so big it looks like a
Listen,
top glass.
exactly. Get the idea.
Yo, that's a Slurpee size to a midget. 64 ounce.
I hate you with those jokes. One day, some little person's gonna sue the shit
Yo,
out of us. for you.
a gang of midgets is gonna show up like the Rotation Collective is gonna show up when Robert Pattinson fucks up this movie, and I'm gonna end up in a ditch for fucking with short people.
Well, they'll at least think it's a ditch. Really, it's just a divot in the road.
Yeah, right.
All right, y'all. 10 minutes, guys. Give us your last thoughts. We got to do our recommendations as you know weekly. Josh is gonna be drinking out of sippy cups.
His recommendation for the week is get a good sippy cup.
Oh wow.
Oh man, what else y'all want to
Fuck all
see? Y'all
of you.
throw us some topics. We're gonna have an after party. Oh, are we gonna do the after party tonight? And if we can do the after party for those people who can't participate, does it exist? Panda, you had a hard week. Vic, you had a hard week. Beast, you had a hard week. But I'm down for an after party if we can make that happen.
I'm down for an after party for a little bit. Yeah, actually, to go ahead and plug that for a second, that's something new that I plugged our new Discord we're going to have up here in the coming weeks. Well, part of that is going to be something we're going to call the after party. And there'll be a few minutes after each show that will, if you want to join in, have part of our Discord, talk with us on one-on-one, then we'll all be there to be able to talk, actually engage. I don't know exactly how soon we're going to be going, but the Discord doesn't exist yet. No, eye-holes. Let me explain that now. I have one that we're using right now. Everyone sees my Panda Lounge. This is for my personal stream. So I won't have one for rotation until probably next week. I've been traveling across the country, literally, so I've been behind schedule on everything. I apologize. Fun sucker. Yo, don't try me. Don't try me on that one. But, yeah, I'm down for an after party if everyone's up for it tonight.
So shout out to everybody. If you got Discord, then you might potentially be able to join the after party a little bit, maybe a little 15, 20 minutes, a little mingle, little wine and dine.
Dope Vic's got to work in the morning, though, so I'm going to give him his excuse out. Dope Vic's got to work in the AM. He gets his pass tonight. Unfortunately, Dope Vic will not be here.
But you can't catch him on Hunting for Answers. Coming soon.
And Dope
with
Streams.
vengeance.
And Dope Streams.
And Dope Streams.
Dope Vic.
Dope Vic. Dope underscore
I will
Vic.
always call it Dope Streams. I'm sorry. It's your Instagram. It's done. It's Dope Streams
Vic,
from now on.
Vic, go ahead and type your address in the stream real quick.
Drop your link into the stream, bro. I would drop mine, guys, but I've been focusing so hard on this. I haven't streamed in at least 2 months on my personal channel.
Amora asked, "What are we scared of?"
You at this point, I don't know what to answer.
I'm scared of getting my ass kicked by midgets.
Oh,
that's my biggest fear right now.
If you want to get into this Discord that we're talking right now, I have an open invitation to anyone who wants it. The link is on twitch.tv/FatmanPanda Live. That's Fatman Panda Live. Down in the info section, there's a Discord button. You click on it. It gives you an invite into here. You can join into the after party afterwards. Anyone who's in, more than welcome to do that.
All right, so it looks like we're wrapping up. Wait. We got to address Amora. Amora wants to know, what are we all scared of? So I'm scared of midgets right now because I think I'm going to get my ass kicked in the next 2 weeks. Beast, what you scared of?
My daughter. Her waking up right now.
All right. Fair enough. He's at that point where he doesn't want to cross over. I'm going to give a quick little shitty story. My daughter was supposed to be babysat. I popped rolls about 15 years ago.
Ooh.
That
story took a hard left already.
I know.
My daughter's supposed to be babysat, and I popped the rolls. That's
start fall. Baby mom's falls asleep, so now I'm just rolling, and daughter wakes up and is like, Dora. So I had to watch Dora the Explorer while I'm on rolls with my daughter, feeling like a shitty ass.
No swiping. Swiper, no swiping.
Oh, so you're on that subject. Okay. So please, I'm going to say there's no judgment at all because since, hey, you my dude. So I remember I smoked the J. And the first time I smoked
whole
the J.
Marijuana? One whole marijuana.
A whole fucking J. Like a whole
one whole marijuana is cocaine. One whole marijuana.
Okay, I'm a fucking
At least it wasn't cocaine.
Fuck you. I'm a drinker, okay? I can handle my liquor, but I can't handle my weed. All right? So... should I wait for Panda to come back? Fuck all of y'all.
No. Go ahead. Do it.
I remember one night, I smoked the J, and I'm like, all right, my daughter's sleeping. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? My daughter's...
about the new one.
What? I heard new ones.
The open one is
Anyway.
on the shelf in the corner. No,
Bro,
the opened one.
not the cocaine.
The unopened.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, we're picking her up. All right, so I smoked the J to the face, and I'm like, all right, cool. I ain't got nothing to worry about. My daughter's snoring. I'm fucking golden right now. Great.
And then
I sit down, and literally, all I hear is the pitter-patter. And I'm like high off my ass. And I see my daughter, I'm like, holy shit, blew my high like that. I'm like, okay, I'm never going to fucking do this shit again. And I'm like, all right, baby, I got you. Let's watch a movie. Put her to sleep. Took her to bed. Second time I did it, I'm like, all right, my daughter's sleeping. Not gonna fucking happen. She ain't gonna wake up, smoke the J straight to the face. But this time, I got some good shit, right? Not to say that the last shit was bad, but I got some good shit. And here comes my daughter. I'm like,
He doesn't want to shit on his dealer.
dude.
That's what it was. He was shitting straight on his dealer. He's like, not saying it's bad, homie, but I got some better, so I'm gonna need you to step your game up real quick.
Listen, I will never fucking smoke when my daughter's here ever again. Like, that is like off the table. Never. I'll drink because I can handle my liquor. I don't get drunk. I really don't get drunk.
See,
but
I'm
I cannot
exact
smoke for shit.
opposite. I will not drink around my children at all. I drink a lot now, and I will drink around my children. But I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I'm gonna hit
You don't have
outside.
kids.
No, I don't have kids, but next month we'll have a talk, all right? Because this one might be pregnant at the end of next month. This one may be pregnant at the end of next month. I get married
Hey,
in less than a month,
Peaches.
bro.
Hey, Peaches.
Yeah, we
Is
need-
that a
We need to
preemptive
set a toast for that shit
congratulations?
then.
Yeah,
We
you
need
know
to
what?
do a toast for that.
By the
Baby
way,
Panda?
the Fat Man Panda marriage is supposedly, as of right now, as long as nothing derails it with the pandemic, September 27th, there'll be some live pictures up. Be ready for it. And then before
And I'm risking
long,
COVID for it.
there'll be some panda cubs around. So be ready for
You ain't
that.
risking shit.
I'm risking COVID for it. If I got to jump in a whip, if I got to self-isolate for 2 weeks, to get there, we will be there. So
We'll have a cabin in
shout
the
out-
mountains, hopefully. I know
shout out to the
Rocco's coming
collection,
up.
fam. Hey, it's going down. Josh,
I'm
finish
gonna
up.
say this. I'm
What's
gonna
up?
say this. I'm kind of hoping there's gonna be a hurricane, so that way we can postpone this to another weekend. So that way I can actually go, because I'm gonna be in Colorado the fucking time that you're getting
I
married.
know,
So
and I'm
hoping
not
there's a-
there.
I'm hoping there's a fucking hurricane that derail everything, so I can actually be there. Fuck all y'all.
You saw the news. You saw the news. They're getting really close to colliding now, so it may turn into that fuck shit where they spiral.
Yeah,
each other.
there's two coming, and they're gonna
Yeah.
join.
Bro, there's
Not
a third
yet.
one.
They're right there at it.
What the
Vic,
heck?
Vic, what you scared of, man?
Let's hear it.
I'm scared of.
Not sleeping.
You know what's so crazy is I was gonna say, trying to fall asleep and not being able to ever fall asleep.
Wow, sleep deprivation is your fear,
It's
dude.
so crazy. No, I'm not saying. Okay, the only reason I said it is because last night I had this thing. I was trying to fall asleep, and I literally it took until 4 in the morning. I'm sitting there like,
Wow.
all right, go to bed. Like I'm in my head like, go to bed now.
I got a
I'm, like,
number for
sitting
you.
there, like,
I got a
go to
number
bed.
for you for a guy in Tampa. It'll fix that entirely. It'll fix
Dude,
that
you don't
overnight.
You're gonna have to
I'm
drive 3
laying
hours to get to
there.
Tampa, but we got you, homie.
Off, TV off, everything off. I'm laying there, and this started at like 10:30, and I'm like, go to bed. And it went on till almost 4 in the morning, bro. Like I really thought, I was like, that's it. I'm never gonna be able to go to bed.
Wait till you get to 40, homie.
Seriously.
Wait till life
Fuck,
really
fuck all
hits
of
you.
Fuck, it's telepathy.
Alright.
Yeah.
All right, to the RZA of the Rotation Collective. And for y'all that don't know, we call Panda over here the RZA because he's the architect of this man. RZA, Rotation RZA. What's your deepest fear? And please don't tell me it's vengeance.
It's absolute vengeance. No, it's alligators, crocodiles, and aneurysms. No, I'm playing. That's an Archer reference. That's an Archer reference. I literally just watched that episode last night. I had to throw it out. No, man, my biggest fear is actually a real fear. My biggest fear is the loss of a family member. I don't have a lot left,
Indeed.
and they're really close to me. So my biggest fear is the loss of a family member because there's nothing, and we've talked about this last stream. I couldn't imagine losing my one love. Same with the little family I have left. That's my biggest fear in life is to end life alone because I've lost so many. That's the thing.
Jesus.
So just to
That
get a
went
little
dark.
deep on it, but remember, man, I'm at home. I actually
I
for
know.
that. Let me offset that real quick. Let me offset that for everybody real quick because I have some pictures from my day earlier today that I would like to show with the stream. I got to meet my niece today for the first time ever.
Congratulations.
I got to meet
Congrats,
niece.
my guy.
And
How
I'm
beautiful is she?
very, she is gorgeous, bro. Full head of hair, less than a month old, and the little thing did not stop smiling at me. So, yeah, I'm
Came
pretty
out now,
excited.
and she came out knowing how to moonshine.
Yeah, well, that's a Tennessee trait, bro. If you don't come out of the womb knowing how to shine, then what are you doing? You're doing something wrong here.
Or
So,
drive a fast car, way too fast to get away.
I haven't got her in my Shelby yet, but that's coming. That's coming as soon as I
Shout
can
out to the
get.
Shelby.
Yeah, shout out to my Shelby. As soon as I get my baby in the Shelby, I'm going to. So I'm putting her in right now. Give me a second. I'll show you a picture of my baby niece right here. Putting her up on stream as we speak. There is the panda cub as she sits so far.
I'm sorry. All I see is
She's up on
There
the
we
she's
go.
up on the mainstream. Yeah, she's up on the mainstream.
I still see fucking Nasty's lips. What the fuck?
I don't know how you see Nasty's lips on there at this point. And
Look,
then, just to give everyone how bad of a picture I can take, let me just go ahead and send this in there real quick. And me and my niece. So that's my first new generation blood relative.
Hey.
So because of that, again, I couldn't imagine losing that little girl, and I've only held her for the whole amount of 30 minutes in her whole life. And
Beautiful.
I'm already wrapped around her finger. So mine's family.
man.
That's mine.
Congratulations.
Mine's losing family.
That's beautiful, homie. All right, rotation fam. It's that time of the night. We call it recommendations. Each of us are going to recommend something that we want you to try this week, whether it be a TV show, whether it be a movie, whether it be something to eat. Shout out to No Eyes, who recommended the most ridiculous non-vegan vegan sandwich, which was an ice cream sandwich BLT. Sounded fucking insane. And because, Beast and I are resident chefs and all of us cook, I'm gonna find a way to pull that off for you and shoot that on video. Look at Beast, he's ready to ice cream sandwich. Ice cream and bacon is ridiculous, but put it with some ridiculous
Ice
shit.
cream and
Dude, you
bacon
never had
is
ice cream, bacon, and chocolate?
delicious.
Oh
Fucking
damn, dude,
amazing.
candied bacon?
Bro,
Fire.
Wendy's did like a whole fucking menu with bacon and everything. It was goddamn
BK did too.
delicious.
Yep.
Yeah.
So recommendations, fellas. Dope Vic,
Bacon
what you got
ice
for
cream
us?
with a little bit of maple syrup. Let's get it.
Dinosaur chicken nuggets.
The Tyson joints?
He's going the Danimals.
Tyson dinosaur chicken nuggets. Cook them for an extra 10 minutes. Make them like nice and crispy. If you have an air fryer, put them in the air fryer. Those joints are fire.
I co-sign that.
Yo, Beast, I'm coming for you. I got the air fryer.
It has to be the dinosaur ones. It cannot be the regular. It has to be the
Yeah,
dinosaur.
boy.
Only one.
It's the crispy edges of the dinosaur.
I only want to eat the pterodactyls. That's it.
That's it. Just to bite their head off.
Yep, because they look like
My God, I love
Batman
that shit.
wings. They look like the Robert Pattinson Batman symbol, so I want to eat them shit whole. I want to eat his
Baby skies
vengeance.
and sparkly.
Too bad they don't sparkle.
Beast, what's your recommendation, brother?
I will say this. I've had a breakfast spot that I've actually loved for a very long time, and First Watch.
First Watch. I've never been. I've seen it. I want to go.
Son,
Never been. Never been.
all
I
I'm
wanna
gonna
go.
say is, I love the skillet parm hash. Oh my god, I can't even begin to actually
Skillet parm
explain
hash.
Yes,
No,
the
man.
skillet parma hash. Yes, the skillet hash
coins on
parma.
Nebraska.
Whatever the fuck.
3 coins on
But let me
Nebraska.
tell you, amazing. It's actually healthy too. So I'm going to say this: First Watch, breakfast, and the $1 million bacon.
I'm already sold. $1 million bacon. I'm in.
I'll take
Yeah.
$10,000 bacon. Shit, $1 million bacon. I might get a hard on. I might not be able to go out in public.
Now I will say this:
walking out,
it's
flipped
fucking
over.
pricey. It's fucking pricey, but for like 2 people, it's like $30. It's actually pretty
It
good.
ain't
Though.
pricey.
That's not bad.
If you walk out full, you good.
Yeah, that's not too
When
bad.
you want a fucking budget.
Man, as long as I walk out with a full belly, the money was worth it. That's where I'm at.
Yes. They make great ginger beet. Okay, yeah, that's
Ginger
the first thing I
beet
disagree on.
juice.
I'm not a fan of beet juice.
I'm
That
not a
shit
fan
tastes
of
like fucking crap.
ginger. That's my thing. But I'll give it a 3 coins is
Yeah,
gross. Oh, I thought I liked you more. Now I don't know what to say. Like I thought we were friends.
Vic, what you was about to say?
I'm sorry,
It's
what?
delicious.
That drink, that ginger beet thing, that sounds like something I would drink.
Well, I felt like
Yeah,
smacked
it
the
does.
mic to
You
get
like
in line.
fucking
He's like,
half beat.
get over
It
here.
got it on. Yeah, he pimp slapped it.
It worked though. He smacked the shit out of me. He's like, get over here. Listen to me, bitch. And
Yeah,
that's what
right?
he did.
Panda, what you got first on the recommendation, brother?
Mine's more of a challenge this week.
Ooh.
Mine's actually more of a challenge this week. So there's a lot of negativity in the world right now. A lot of
All right.
negativity in the world. Everybody is up in their opinion. Everyone's headstrong and divided. So my challenge to everyone this week, and I'll be doing it myself because I'm overdue on it, is to do an act of kindness a day. I don't care if it's as small as leaving a post-it note on your coworker's desk that says, "Hey, I appreciate you for being here," or as big as buying someone dinner. I don't give a fuck what it is. An act of kindness help push more positivity in the world, because in today's day and age we are surrounded by nothing but negativity, and as the Rotation Collective, we would like to help spread that positivity.
I'll drink to that one.
Hey, I'll drink to that too. I only got about a little bit left, so here goes your boy Vic Nasty's recommendation for the night. And then after this, Panda's going to go ahead and bring us home. For those of you that can hang out and maybe join the after party for a little bit, we got about 20, 30 minutes left in us. Some of us got to do the morning shift. But my recommendation always ties up to everything it always does.
Oh, shit.
I'm ready for this week's. This is always a
Shit,
surprise to
literally.
everyone, just so you know.
No, it's not. It's not a
Shit,
surprise to everybody.
literally.
Not the
Gotta figure
topic,
it out.
just whatever it is.
I
So
bet you it
we-
has anything to do with his ass.
So
Oh.
we've talked about. I'm the exact opposite of Robert Cullen. For some reason, I'm calling him Robert Cullen from this point because fuck
Robert
him.
Cullen.
It's Edward and Robert Pattinson. He's Robert Cullen. That's his new
He's
stage
not my
name.
type.
I have a lupine asshole. I'm a hairy dude. When I wipe my ass with toilet paper, I get dingleberry. So my first week, I said, don't wipe your ass with toilet paper, use baby wipes. Second one was carry hand sanitizer and wash your hands because people's lives matter, because all lives matter and Black lives matter and yada, 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 yada. But cleanliness is what next to godliness. For me, I want to try
Yep.
shitting ass naked. I heard this
I
concept
told you.
years ago.
You've never
There's
done
a
it?
dude. No, well, I mean, I have, but not on some consistent basis. There's some people
No,
that
no,
literally
no.
have to take off everything to
I
take
do
a
all the
shit.
time.
They
You do?
cannot shit.
Yeah,
Like you
I
take
do.
off your
Ass
pants,
naked.
your socks, your underwear, your shirt, fold them up, put them
Yo.
on the side of the bed, take a shit, and then come back and dress up 3 times a day.
Yep.
No, he did
Every
not get the
fucking
bidet, by
time.
the way. He
Let me fucking tell
Nasty
you.
has still not got a bidet.
Yes. Let me tell you, I've got my sons doing that shit. What the fuck? It's the
You take
best
off
thing ever.
everything to shit, homie.
Yo, I feel awkward if my shirt's off. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna
But
say.
talk about. All right, look, we got to wrap this up. We'll bring this back next week, and I need some more information, Beast. I'm gonna try taking a shit ass naked for the rest of the week. I'm gonna take off my clothes, and I don't wear a lot right now, but having to take off my shoes, my socks, my watch, my
Bro,
wedding ring,
every
my shirt,
fucking
my
thing.
pants, my
What?
underwear,
You take off
to
your
sit there, take a
what?
shit, and wipe my ass. I'm gonna challenge you guys as well. If you shit ass naked, let us know next week in the chat. This is the Rotation Collective. It's just about 3 hours in. Panda, Brizza, bring us home, brother.
Yeah, I'm wrapping us up after that one, guys. We appreciate everyone who's brought it or who's kept us through. We're ending out at 10 viewers tonight, so everyone who stayed through to the end, we love you, we appreciate you, and we hope to see you back. Again,
Don't
guys,
join us in the after party.
this is a collective. We're all trying to join together to be able to do something that all of us can produce from. So it means anyone that wants to be on here, let us know. DM us. Let us know. We'll see if we can fit a spot in. We'd love to hear your opinion. But as always, I'm Fat Man.
Join the
Panda.
after party.
Yeah, definitely join into the after party. AK was nice enough to join up the leak earlier, so it's in the chat.
Thanks, AK.
And as always, guys, we'll see you next week. Fucking peace.